Let's go. Okay, the audio seems so good already. But what's with the video on this VOD? Is it my computer or is it the VOD that's skippy? Let's what if we pop it out? Maybe my computer just can't handle some Windows or something. The VOD is skippy. What if we do
You want a piece of me, boy?
Maybe it's just the quality of that VOD. Yeah, this VOD is much smoother. This one, huh? It's weird. Try reloading it. Hey, Doso. How's it going? Yes. I've solved my problem of forgetting to re-enable Chatcraft by never turning it off. Or I turn it back on at the end instead of leaving it off, I guess. Which works sometimes, not all the time. What's a Starcraft? Well, when two stirs love each other very much. Fire Hair looks weird eating. So this is from the STX Cup, by the way. Yeah, how's it going, minions? This is STX Cup, which is like basically just like a little mini invitational team tournament. So this should be fun. It's an all-kill format. I was going to do the entire tournament, but the VODs were only available for the first game, for the first set, because so many VODs have been taken down over time. So, as you can see, here's the rules, how it works. Oh, actually, I can read that. So the winning team gets 2,000 manwon, which is a manwon is 10,000 won, and that's about $9. So 2,000 times $9 is what? $18,000 for the first place team. Second place team gets half of that, and the third place team gets half of that, and the fourth place team gets a little bit less. So cute little cup, not too bad, you know. I don't know who gets that money though, like $18,000. Who gets that money? I wonder. And here's the format. That's a cool format, man. I should have done something like this for mine, but the two teams play, and then the winner plays NBC, and the winner plays STX. Kind of like the old style Pro League finals that I did before. Anyway, the main event though, well, maybe the main event, Stork versus Bisu. Hype. Always love a Stork versus Bisu game. Hey, Space Orbison, what's going on? Need to eat some real chicken, bro? Why? Perfectly happy eating not real chicken. Hey, Kraid. Kraid saves. Back in the day. Nice. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Been a while. Klazart and Cholera. I don't know what's up with them these days. Oh, you're Space. Okay. You moved over to Twitch. I usually keep an eye on this chat right here so I can see the YouTube chat. I think I was focused on the Twitch chat for a minute though, so I might have missed you for a minute, so sorry about that. Well, anyways, welcome to the Twitch. Yeah, cool, that's cool, man. I'm back. For now, at least. Probably not forever, but... Okay, Bisu's gonna be yellow, and Stork's gonna be white. On this particular match. And Diggity's back too, by the way, if you watched Diggity back in the day. Nice, well you came to the right place, man. We, on my YouTube I do some casting, right? Oh man, I turned off the, I gotta turn off the snapping, so I can move the move the window wherever I want to. This is fine though. Anyway, yeah, this is the right place. We watch old games and chill out and hang out. On YouTube, I do more casting style, but this is like a watch party style, just chilling and hanging out kind of thing. You gotta walk a mile to get back. Are you not? You're not at home. You're like off somewhere. Are you watching on mobile or something? That's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, man, it's good to have you back. There's a pretty significant Starcraft scene still, actually. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's really nice. Neighborhood paths are pretty awesome. Toss versus toss. I like PvP personally, but oh damn! Coach Pooper League, thank you so much for the host. Welcome everybody. Now here's a question for you actually. Does my graphic, the little excited Bisu graphic, go off before you even get in here? Before the host actually comes in? Because I don't want you all to miss that. Actually, I need to find it now. This is what plays when someone raids. Where is it? Is this it? Oh yeah, here it is. It's Bisu getting super excited from a match. So, anyways, welcome CPL folks. How's everyone going? See, I was just telling Crate Saves that there's still a thriving Starcraft scene, and CPL is one example of that. Coach People League is if you're not familiar, is a cool little league where basically, I mean, it's just what it sounds like. There's people coaching each other, and the people practice to get better and go up against each other, kind of like in their same league or whatever. I thought, it's funny, Diggity, I thought you must have come over with the raid. I thought you were watching CPL. Anyway, what's up everybody? Character. Feature new builds by yours truly. Nice, nice. How did your builds work out, character? The world's shortest TVTs? Interesting. What was what happened with those? Dare I ask? Was it a cheese? Is that why they were short? The SC demo. Nice. Nice. How do you do a proper proxy factory? So you're just gonna wing it. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I always forget that there was a demo for Starcraft. I don't know if I ever played the demo, to be honest, because I may or may not have acquired. Oh, that thing is off. Where's the merch thingy? There it is. Was stuck behind the Chatcraft window. Yeah, I may or may not have acquired through allegedly legal means the full version of Starcraft soon after starting to play it. Do you guys remember the spawns? I think we've talked about this on stream before, but do you guys remember spawns? Where if someone owned the game, you could install a spawn copy of Starcraft on your friends' computers, so you could play over LAN against each other or with each other, without everyone like buying the game. How would that work today? Do you think there's a way that could work today, that people could have spawn copies so you could just play games with your friends? I don't think people would ever do that, would they? Everyone just all has to buy the game to play something, right? You couldn't build endgame units? Oh. They only play Terran. I thought you could only play Terran on the demo, actually. I didn't know you could play Zerg also. So they're like, you want to play these cool cyber aliens? You gotta pay up. Give us your hard-earned... I actually don't know how much Starcraft was back then. Was it like a $50 game when it came out? Probably no Brood War expansion for the demo either, right? Oh man. Oh, there's a patcher. Okay. Interesting. By the way, again, to review, Stork is they changed the color. Stork is red. Bisu is yellow. This map is really crazy. So it looks like there's kind of like a choke point, and you can kind of expand behind that one choke point pretty easily. Oh, it was like a hack. Okay. I still remember that you could install Starcraft with the CD key 0000 11111 0000. That was a valid CD key for Starcraft. Oh no! Wait, he just expanded without observers? Stork, why? What were you thinking, Stork? Yeah, I saw that actually. Well, I didn't see the whole game, but I saw that he had played him. And it's funny because when on the Artosis VOD, he kind of looks a little bit shocked. As if he's like, oh no, I gotta play Stork. Oh no, rip ladder points. Although I think it probably just looked that way. I don't think Artosis probably acted that way. I think he was probably just like, Artosis is not the kind to get starstruck playing against the programmer, you know? I think he was just open-mouthing it regardless. They're counting the kills on that DT, by the way. If you can hear in the background, shippy, ships up. Or ship some is what he said. 13 kills on that DT. Stroke is the lowest IQ toss? What? No, definitely not. Stork is really good. Welcome, Neck Warrior. Although, I don't know if he can tell, because he's apparently watching without sound. Who's the most boneheaded pro? I mean, you can't really be pro while being boneheaded. But maybe someone like there were some players that were famous for throwing sometimes. Like, wasn't Hyuk kind of a thrower, right? Didn't Hyuk sometimes like throw games that he was gonna win and stuff like that? Kanata was a thrower? Oh yeah, maybe. Stroke the dyslectic Sork. What's up, Zergling? Rug Monkey's here as well. The gang's all here. Welcome everybody from the raid as well, by the way. If you haven't been here before, we watch old school Starcraft twice a week. Doing these watch parties. Oh, he's gonna catch the observer. Thank you for the follow, welcome. Now, there's the thing, he killed 13 probes with the DTs, right? But Stork did get an expansion up earlier. So, has he been able to make enough probes to make up for that? Probably not. I think Bisu's still ahead, but, you know, it's hard to... It's not completely one-sided. Time to steal decade-old builds? Yeah. I mean, sometimes if you hear Tastosis in like ASL, like once in a while, like a couple times a season, a player will break out like a build from like 2004. Look at his micro. Beast is doing pretty good micro there. He wasn't hitting the pylon that much. He was just going after the Dragoons. I think once he got in there and got the advantage, though, he went back to macro. So he's just like getting free kills right now. There's the Jeej. What year is considered the modern era? I don't know. I feel like when remastered came out, it was kind of a turning point. I don't think it really changed. Like, Remastered didn't come out and suddenly the meta changed or anything like that, you know? But I feel like that feels like the modern era to me a little bit. But, yeah, it might be like 20... Because basically everyone switched to Starcraft 2 in 2012 for like a year or two, and then people came back to Starcraft 1 after that. When was that? I don't know when that happened, actually. Like, when did the first ASLs and KSLs start happening? Was that 2014? Let's find out. Let's find out. ASL, age, sex, location. Africa TV League. Remastered. Did ASL started before Remastered though, right? ASL 1, 2016. Was that Remastered? Came out in 2016? I thought it was 2017 for some reason. Okay, so what about KSL? When did KSL go? KSL was later also. Okay. So there you go. 2016. StarCraft 2? When did this... They made a sequel to StarCraft? What? But yeah, oh, that's what I was... Yeah, I don't remember if I finished that thought. That, yeah, like, sometimes in ASL, people will bust out these builds from, like, 2004. And they're not necessarily copying a build from 2004, but it's just, like, you know, different way of playing, and you can catch people off guard if they're not used to it. And people don't do those builds anymore because they've been countered, but if you're not expecting it, it's harder to counter it, so. The hype had begun! Yes! Yes, yes, Bisu. And a lot of people can do that with the mines, to be fair, but it's definitely a pro-level micro move to do. So this is the next game, so we don't have a PvP anymore, but this is a Winners League format. So Bisu stays in, and he's now going to face against Frozen. Frozen, aka Frozen, aka Cute Angel. I think Brood War was 1998, wasn't it? Yeah, Brood War was 1998. Which is crazy, because Starcraft was released in 1998, and I always, for a long time, I thought that it was a full year before Brood War came out, but it was only like 6 months. It was like May was Starcraft, and then November was Brood War or something like that. What year is this on? This is from 2008. This is from 2008. And this is actually a special... so we're actually watching a Winners League style match from a special like mini tournament called STX Masters Cup. And it was an invitational cup where they just they had like the two teams that won last time, and then they invited two like good teams as well. So this is the first set. This is Khan versus SK Telecom, and then the winner of that will face NBC Game, and then the winner of that will face STX. Yeah, there's not many pixels to go around on these. And unfortunately, the VODs for the other two matches are gone, so we can only watch this first set. We can't watch the others, unfortunately, but... At least not right now. There may be... They might be on the torrent, but I don't have them downloaded or anything like that. Cargo return bug? What's the cargo return bug? Is it a bug or is it a feature? Where did they go? They were on an account that basically, like a lot of the older VODs. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, never mind. He's just transferring to. Is he transferring to expansion? No, he's going all in. Oh, he chased the probe away. Frozen is trying to all-in cheese Bisu right now. With a factory... Okay, well, actually, no. I take that back. He's not trying to all-in cheese him. He's trying to punish Bisu for the cheese of going Nexus first, I think. I wasn't even paying attention, but it looks like that's what's happening. And that's pretty standard, actually. It's not really a cheese by the Terran. It's an illegal bug. 4GG got disqualified? Oh, I didn't even know there was a cargo return bug. I got no idea why he would have, I mean, Frozian was capable of beating the top level players. He wasn't really favored, but, you know, he could do it if he wanted. He's gonna get the bunker up, it looks like, here. The Zealot just can't get anywhere near the Marines. He just pulled too many SCVs here. Now, once the bunker's up, he should probably run those SCVs out. He's gonna steal the minerals from the natural. He's mining the natural. That's funny. Now he's gonna protect the bunker with vultures. This is a good attack. This is a good attack. I did not know that 4GG had gotten disqualified from a game for abusing a bug. Now the Nexus is pretty beefy though, so he may be able to kill this bunker before it kills the Nexus actually. And he pulled most of the... He only killed a few probes so far. Now Frozian's probably going to expand behind this, I imagine, right? Yeah, he was not mining with those SCVs for a while. Oh, you remember this game? Interesting. We probably casted this. I mean, this is 2008, so we probably casted this. We meaning... In 2008, me and Diggity, Cholera, Rise, Klazart, and like occasionally one or two other people, we all basically like teamed up to make sure that every game was casted. So in like 2008, there was a period where every single pro-Korean game was casted in English by someone. And I usually watch them all. Even if I didn't cast them all, I usually watch them all. Because I was obsessed. I don't know. How many pro games were there per month? A lot. They used to have 2 team leagues matches every week. One on NBC and one on GameNet. And those were between 3 to 5 or 7 games. So there was at least 10 games a week. And then probably 1 or 2 sets for the individual star leagues per week as well. So that's another 5 games. So it's probably like, if you're looking at like 4, 8, 12, 15, you're probably looking at 60 games a month. 60 games a month. Sometimes more, because there were sometimes there would be a Star League group stage where there'd be tiebreakers and be 13 games for that group stage, and that would be in addition to the team league games that week or something. Yeah, that's pretty late CC. Usually if they go into, if they punish the Nexus like that, usually they expand pretty quick. Did Bisu just re-expand? Yeah, it was hard to watch every single game. I did because I just like, it's what I did all the time. Like if I was eating, I would watch some games, and then I'd end up watching games after I was done eating, and I don't know. I guess I probably didn't watch all of them, but I watched most of them. Because I had favorite players and teams, but like also like as a caster, I felt like I kind of need to know what was going on with everything, you know? And it was, I don't know, it was just fun. I actually never felt like it was a slog, to be honest. I just, like, I was never like, ugh, I have to cast 2 more games of this series. I always felt pretty good about it. Sometimes I felt like a lot in terms of, I was going to grad school at the time. And so I was like, okay, well, I want to do this series, but I should probably do my homework for grad school so I can get this degree. I had an insane amount of work to do also in grad school. I just didn't do it a lot of the time because I was procrastinating by doing Starcraft casts. That was my method of procrastination. So, but I have a different relationship with procrastination than most people do. It's so close. He's gonna get out though. Did he even fire a single scarab? Did he fire a single scarab? That was really well defended by Frosian. Like, with just Marines. Just Marines for anti-air and tanks, and of course there was the turrets in his main, but like I can't believe Bisu didn't wreck that a little bit harder. Bisu never stops focusing.
12시 역조 가져가고 있죠. 김태경 선수. 예. 반대로 김동건 선수는 공격적인 수를 꺼내들어야죠. 그렇죠. 팩토리 추가 5개. 터렛을 무리하면서까지 본진에 쫙 둘러서 상대방의 셔틀 플레이에 완벽하게 대응을 했다는 것은
I'm not sure who's ahead here, to be honest. I think it might be.
좀 늦게 들어가긴 했지만 상대방의 병력에 의해서 한 기도 줄여지지
I don't know.
맞습니다. 타이밍 러시를 감행했을 때 굉장히 강력한 활용을.
Minions thinks Bisu's ahead.
팩토리 이미 추가됐고요. 내가 견제만 안 받으면
I'd say if I had to pick, I would.
타이밍 러시 진짜 성공할 수밖에 없어라고 생각을 한 것 같고.
I would say so. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
어쨌든 김동건 선수.
Yeah, I think so.
상대방이 앞마당을 한번 깼기 때문에 자신의 SCV도 오랫동안 일하지 못한 데서 온 손실은 분명히 있었습니다만 깼기 때문에 그냥 좀 천천히 가면 된다고 생각을 한 거죠. 그렇죠. 자, 조금 위치 이동해.
What was that? 6 factories?
그리고 야, 든든한데요. 리버가 지켜주고 있습니다. 예, 이제 벌처 올라가고 있는 벌처 2기로 상대방의 12시적 멀티를 확인하게 된다면은
Got a lot of gateways too.
잡을 겁니다. 김태용 선수가 지금
7 factories would be a lot for sure. I mean, 6 is kind of like.
멀티 확인했죠 이러면.
Isn't 6 kind of normal production for 2 bases at full saturation kind of thing? The Reaver's like, nope. He might be thinking about getting a 3rd base too, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted 6 factories. 2 machine shops. He's pushing though. I mean, I think that might be part of it, as I think he knows that Bisu like didn't get any damage done with the Reaver, and has expanded again, and he's like trying to keep the pressure on him, and it's working.
아트나라는 맵은 센터 쪽에 터렛 건설이 가능하기 때문에 김동원 선수가 이쪽까지 진출했다는 것은 굉장히 큰 압박감인데요. 그렇죠. 3킬밖에 기록이 안 돼 있는 리버입니다. 그리고 모두 벌쳐. 거기다 셔틀의 에너지가.
I mean, it's not that difficult to imagine a God Scarab coming out for Bisu. Bisu is really good. It's not quite. Oh well, there's no God Scarab happening now. Never mind. Is he though? That was a bit of a misstep. This is some really difficult pressure to stand up to. Look at, there's even this whole high ground area. He's dropping zealots up there though. Yeah, Bisu has like no army. Bisu has no army right now. He looks like he's trying to ferry some units out to the top so that he can like get an army on the field that can flank this push. But I don't think he has enough to break it. He's just going in though. Here's his chance. Some mine drags could have been great, but he didn't really drag the mines. He's taken out the first wave of tanks, but the second level is still there. GG. 5 factory typing with 7 facts. I think it was only 6. I think it was only 6 factories. Yeah, no Reaver is a pretty big deal against the Vultures. Frosian doesn't know how to high-five his team. Or maybe they didn't want to. Look at this. He goes in, he's talking to his coach. And she's like, good job. And he's like, oh, wait, never mind. I'm just gonna, I don't know which way to, I don't know what to do. I haven't won before. I don't know how to handle this. Alright, so Frisian stays. And he's gonna be going up against Hyuk. Speaking of throwers, it's a Hyuk time. Hyuk's name is Park Jae Hyuk. So his ID in Starcraft is literally just his middle name. Time to Hyuk it up. So it's tied 1 apiece now. 1-1 is the score here between the two teams. Did Firebat Hero troll him with the handshake or whatever, or the high five? Man. Alright, I thought the game was about to start, but it's apparently not. Who is the caster on the left, by the way? I don't know him. I wonder how long he casted for, because he must have been like a short-term guy, or something. Maybe he's an old-school guy I don't recognize that much. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Here we go. You know, when they start zooming in on the screen like that, it's prepping to get into the game screen. Time to Hyuk it up, indeed. You know what else it's time to do? It's time to get some root beer. I will be right back. KCM? Who's KCM?
바로 박재혁 선수 같습니다. 이제 이 경기에서 패배하게 되면은 제2 준결이 나오게 되고요. 마지막 이제 3패까지 되게 되면은 마지막 대장이 나오게 되는 것이죠. 그렇죠. 대장. 정말 자꾸 이제 최양성 코치의 그런 선수 시절 모습이 자꾸 회상이 되는데 라고 하시면
Oh, he's the middle caster? Okay. I actually don't know all the casters' names that very well. I know the on-game that caster is a little bit better because I worked with them. Okay.
BBS인 것 같습니다. BBS 그렇습니다. 자, 베럭스를 전진을 찍고 있는 김동건 선수 오히려 날카로운 빌드를 꺼내주고 있는 김동건 선수입니다. 그리고 SCV가 7마리밖에 안 되는 것으로 보이거든요, 지금. 예, 하나, 둘, 넷,
Cold Bubbles. He runs the race survival leagues now. Cool. That's awesome. Man, it's like it's kind of crazy to think about, like some of the casters that started casting Starcraft in like 1999, when there was like, wait, what are they excited about? What's going on here? Oh, it's a proxy. Oh, proxy racks. Is that 2 racks? I wasn't even paying attention. Proxy 2 racks versus Hatch First. He actually was a pretty strong player, to be fair, Antigua. Yeah, I guess that's true, actually. He probably, I mean, SKT didn't have a lot of Zergs, but yeah, it's kind of crazy that like some of the casters that started off in like 1999, 2000, were still casting for 20 years, and you know, now they're doing other stuff sometimes or whatever, but or like the Marine. He was a pro player at first, then he became a caster, and now he's a streamer also. Bunker rush. What is that drone doing? Was that a scouting drone? Oh, he's killing drones. He's going for the bunker. He got in. Oh no. This is just really badly defended by Hyuk. Yeah, it is a build order win, but also Hyuk just kind of didn't quite handle the defense very well at all. Like, sometimes you can defend this and come back if you do really well, but he's lost so many drones. And he killed like no Marines. He's got no drones! Oh, he's got like 2 drones in his main. Flash would have won? Wait a minute. Well, that was a quick game. Look at the smirk on Frozian's face. Wait, look at his face, man. He pauses. It sets in that he won. Look at that smirk. Oh man. That's a Babamat screenshot right there. On my Discord, he often posts pictures of people's faces. Oh, he actually already posted one just a minute ago of when your team isn't gonna high five you, and it shows it's the here. Can I pull this up? Hold on. Open link. There you go. When he's trying to high five Firebar Hero and he's not responding. Oh man, that's like a good screenshot right there. You got that one too? I thought you might have. When you cheese Hyuk with a double proxy racks. Now he's getting out. Now he's getting a couple more high fives. He still isn't getting a full round of high fives, but it's okay. All right, next up, Kanata. It's another TVT. I say another because the CPL folks were watching some TVTs earlier. All right, hey, perfect skip ahead. There we go. I don't know. I didn't really pay too much attention to those high fives. Drone count looking like a ZVZ? True. True. Neck Warrior, by the way, I usually think about people's names. Neck, like, is that because, like, it makes me think of, like, when you're so, like, anxious that you get, like, stress in your neck and stuff like that? Is that where your name came from? Or is that something completely different? Klazart hated Kanata? His trash? I don't remember that. That's kind of funny. Why did he hate him? I gotta change this. Am I using a different microphone from usual? No. Is something sound different? Sometimes I've been having issues with my mic kind of glitching out lately, so if it sounds bad, let me know and we can try and fix it. Stuk! Kanata. Kanata was a TVT specialist though, wasn't he also? Let me see if I can, I'm gonna turn on, listen to my own microphone and see what it sounds like. Alright, let's see. Check. Check. Sorry, I gotta mute this for a second so I can hear myself. Testing. Sounds okay to me. Sounds muffled. Huh. Yeah, sometimes that happens when the mic input gets changed. It sounds normal to me though right now. There could be more than one Wraith user, it's true. I'm not sure. I don't hear the muffledness myself. But I also just don't know if I can hear very well on these headphones. Like turning the volume all the way up. Sounds unwatery. What does that mean? Is it a volume thing? Should I turn it up or something? I don't know. Oh, underwatery. Really? I don't hear that when I'm listening to my own self. That's weird. In a tunnel? What the hell? Let me try unplugging it real quick. Alright, how about now? Sounds the same. I don't know what to say. It sounds like okay to me. The reverb sound nice? Oh, you can probably hear me listening to it myself. I didn't realize that it was going to do that. Okay. It still has a tunnel sound? I'm not hearing a tunnel sound. That's so weird. Check. I don't really hear... Oh, like maybe a little bit? Didn't have it until I changed it. Well, maybe it has to do with NVIDIA broadcast. What do you do against 2-port Wraith? Go 3-port Wraith. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll change this to this. Okay, how about now? That seems to not really change anything. It's weird because I don't know what to change, because for me, it sounds fine. So maybe it's a Twitch thing, actually. Maybe it's something where the audio going out is getting mixed up. Because I am listening to myself right now, and it sounds fine. Open my own stream. The thing is, my speakers suck, so I won't be able to hear it very well. I guess I can try. But... Okay, anyways, let's change this real quick, though. I'm not hearing myself all the time. Do that. Turn this audio back on. Let's just mute it actually for a second again. Okay, check. Now it's fixed. Okay, well, there you go. That's all you gotta do is try and... I don't know. As long as it's fixed, cool, fine. Why did we say I was flexing earlier, by the way? What was I flexing about? This game is stupid. Stupid awesome. Guy with watching without audio badge says it sounds good, yeah. Did I miss any chat, by the way? I don't know if I missed stuff. Sorry, if I missed something that you want me to respond to, say it again, because I was very distracted there for a bit. Anyway, Spoon, what's up? How are you doing? Apparently it fixed itself while I was trying to fix it, I guess, so. Yeah. When Yuck can't handle your cheese. I don't know why I don't have a Discord command yet, by the way. I should have one of those, shouldn't I? Let me set that up real quick, actually. In the background here. I just remembered, actually, I forgot to turn my bot on over here. Screencaster's yelling, scan, scan, scan! Infinite moletrap Discord invite. There you go. That's me. Okay, good. But there should be command. I should have a command set up, which I'm gonna do right now. So that someone says like exclamation point Discord. It'll pop up a link. Hello? Add new command? Hello? New command. Discord. There we go. Alright, now exclamation point Discord will link you to Discord, hopefully, if I did it right. The hell? I just heard like a sound in my kitchen, I'm not sure what it was. Anyway, back to the Wraith Fest. I don't even know who's who, by the way. Let's get SKT, so Kanata is blue. For some reason, I always think of Kanata as a blue Terran. I don't know why. But for some reason, I was like, oh yeah, of course he's blue. Wraith? Maybe I don't want to know what you heard. Dude, by the way, I signed on to I'm gonna program a GUI interface in real time. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I checked to see, since I was on Stream Elements adding the command, it said I had a new sponsorship, so I clicked on it real quick. And guess who wants to sponsor me? Raid Shadow Legends! Again! No. This is the fifth Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship invite that I've had. Terrible. They saw I stopped playing. No, they offered me another invite at the same time while I was already doing the other sponsorship, or right after it or something like that. They were all ones where you have to get people to get to level 10 though, which is like a week of playing. So no one would ever actually get to that point. Heard of a hot new game? Raid? No, I'm done with Raid. I'm done with Raid. I wasted enough. I feel so liberated to not be playing that crap anymore. I mean, yeah. I admit, like, I got sucked into it. I played it a lot for a couple months, but like, it's just such a bad game. He made a video crapping on them and he still got invites? Yeah. I was thinking about making a video crapping on them, but I don't even want to waste my energy on it. That's what I figured out, basically. It kills roaches. A gambling simulator with more steps? Yeah. There is a lot of gamba involved in raid. It's such an expensive pay-to-win game, too. It's so ridiculous. It's crazy that some people do spend the amount of money they do. When you see people that have accounts with, like, 40 or 50 legendaries on it, you know that they have spent thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars to get that much. Or I guess, you know, the thing is, you can, if you spend an initial amount of just hundreds of dollars to get a good amount of, you know, stuff, then you can use that to grind for more stuff. Stop talking about raid. It's a crappy game. Don't play it. Please don't play it. What do they lie about with the gameplay? Welcome back, Rook. Glad to see you again. Yeah, that's one of, oh, whoa, what is SCV's doing? Hold on a second. That's one of the reasons why I got into watching pro gaming stuff in the first place, was because I saw a couple things early on and I was like, this is amazing. Because I used to mostly just play online 2v2s and stuff also. And when I saw what people were capable of doing in the professional scene, I was like, this is crazy. Chill and play some Darkest Dungeon? Nice, nice. I got, and a bottle of rum. Sounds like a good time, man. I have some work I need to do this week, so I probably, but hopefully on, like, maybe on Friday I'll do another Darkest Dungeon stream. I myself am watching some Starcraft and sipping on a cold root beer. Yeah, I'm enjoying Darkest Dungeon. What I might do actually is, I think I'm off stream. I'm going to I'm gonna do some money runs, I think, just to kind of grind to get some levels up a little bit to make it easier to handle some of the bigger ones. Wait, someone said something about something earlier. Yes, Varoche. Zerg is still at 69 wins. I feel like I missed something, but sorry. I'm not catching chat very much, or as much as I wanted to. So if I missed something, just let me know. Sorry, guys. Oh, something about oh, Diablo 2, you pay once to gamble. Okay. Is there gambling in Diablo 2? Remember. Or you just mean because you pay for the game and then you can gamble in the game with the vendor. Okay, yeah. Ah, yes. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. I partly forgot that because I never used that at all. What are these SCVs doing? Oh, okay, they're just running away. I thought he was like running out into tank fire or something. I mostly agree, Pragmatwise. However, I do appreciate some games that do it properly, where, you know, I really like the fact that I can play a game for free sometimes, because they can make enough money off microtransactions that they don't have to charge me for the game up front. And then once I enjoyed the game and I played it, if I like it and I want to keep playing it, then I can support them as much as I'm willing to, you know. If it's cosmetic stuff and it's not too obnoxious, then yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. Although I do have to say that League of Legends has gotten a little bit annoying with that, because now, like, sometimes some of the skins, you can't even recognize the character anymore, which makes it hard to play. Like, there's the cosmetics in League of Legends. Whoa, what's going on with this lag? Is that my computer or is that the video? I think it's just the video. Some of these videos are having issues. Yeah, again, Kanata is the blue guy, so he's getting wrecked right now. We might have Frozine on a 3 streak here. Only display to the player. They couldn't do that though, Antigua, because that's like part of the point of having a skin is to show it off. To be like, look how cool I am with this skin. And that's part of their advertising scheme also, is that when you see someone else with a cool skin, you might want to buy it, right? So there's no way it could work that way. Maybe if there was a way to turn it off or toggle it off, I don't know, something like that. But some of the League skins though, it makes it hard to play because you don't recognize the characters, and that's kind of obnoxious. I guess if you play enough, you see all the skins enough, but there's some skins banned in HOTS because they look too much like different characters. Yeah, see, that's pretty obnoxious. That's pretty obnoxious. But yeah, like if the skin only displayed to you, 90% of people probably wouldn't buy it because that's part of the fun is showing it off. Yeah, I understand. Obviously, they wouldn't ban skins that they had made in like normal. Makes sense though. Makes sense. And there were some skins in League, if I remember, that were always picked in pro play. Because in pro play on the tournament servers, they had all the skins and all the characters unlocked just to make it easier for pros to pick what they wanted, right? They didn't have to use their own accounts. And I know it was also a way of showing off the skins, again, so viewers would buy them, right? But there was some that were like slightly strategically advantageous to have those skins, I think. And so people would, like, I don't know if they blended in more or something. So usually those skins were picked. I don't remember why, but I remember there were some skins in League that were always picked at the pro level. Yeah, and that's something that's interesting about, like, for example, Escape from Tarkov is a game I watch a lot, where, like, there's no, like, buying cosmetics, but there kind of is. But it's, like, minor, but you can technically, like, get a little bit better camo pattern or something like that, or, like, the backpacks, actually, are the biggest thing. One of the best backpacks is this big purple thing. It makes you really stand out in the middle of a field. And or you could pay more in-game. It's only in-game currency, so you're not actually paying, you know, to win or anything like that. But you could pay more to get the camo backpack. In Starcraft, you can pick your color, yes. Is there any situation where having a certain color is going to be advantageous? I guess maybe actually being blue on this map, blue on a blue tile set might make it harder for them to see your wraiths if they're cloaked or something like that. I don't know. Really, the Dunk Asmodan skin, it's traveled slower, huh? Yeah, you can wear scav clothes, and to an extent. Shift tab to rescue. Is that colorblind mode? He's drawing a pile. Oh my gosh, he's drawing a heart with turrets. Oh, that's funny. Wow. He did it. He drew a pylon, or not pylon. Sorry, I'm thinking of the pylon heart. He drew a turret heart. That's adorable.
속담에 닭죽돈 개라는 표현이 있지 않습니까? 너무 냉정하게 들릴지 모르겠습니다. 이거는 탱크 뭐
Pylon Heart merch, BT dubs.
탱크밖에 없습니다. 고영기 선수는 전선 유지와
That thing stays on for a while, doesn't it?
그리고 이제 거기에 이제 상대방 확장 견제 이런 것도 해야 하기 때문에
That's cool. That looks good. That looks good, actually.
할 수밖에 없었어요. 그렇죠. 그런데 김동원 선수가 이런 식으로 두둥 레이스를 띄워버리면 고영기 선수는 골리앗.
How's it going, Raffing?
지금 이미 화력의 차이가
Why did he scan there?
그런데 김동원 선수가 이런 식으로 두둥.
Oh, he was probably seeing if there was tanks coming up, because that's where his tank line was. So if there's other tanks coming up, he needs to be able to see if he wants to shoot them.
힘들죠. 이미 멀티의 차이, 이미 업그레이드 차이. 그렇습니다. 머릿수의 차이. 그냥 사실 그냥 싸워도 되는데 이게 지금 살짝 뺐다가
So for whatever reason, he was worried about ground units moving in on his tanks.
하트 세리머니하고 뭐 하는 거 다 하고 싶었거든요.
Pylon Heart is cool. Is he really winning that hard that he can afford a Pylon Heart? Or I don't know. I keep seeing Pylon.
물론 기뻤겠죠. 하지만
Turret Heart.
그 자리에서 활약하지 못했었던 거. 어느 게이머가 아쉽지 않겠습니까?
They're showing fire right here. Oh, he did kind of his heart looked like a O almost. If you guys don't know, they're showing fire right here because Much did that Pylon Heart against Firebat Hero in a match.
확장 격차가 너무 많이 벌어져 있고요. 지상군의 업그레이드가 공격이 된 상태는 김동건 선수고.
I think I have a bigger version of it.
따라갈 수가 없습니다. 따라갈 수가. 자, 좋습니다. 그렇다면은 역전의 가능성은 어떻게 하면
Somewhere here.
고인규 선수가 11시 지역을 다 먹고. 예. 김동건 선수가 레이스 활용에 있어서 치명적인 실수. 그러니까 뭐
Maybe not.
다수 골리앗을 제대로 파악하지 못하고
Is this it? Here we go.
잡힌다거나. 이런 식의 상황이 나와줘야죠. 그게 아니라면 스트랩 배틀까지. 그게 아니라면 힘듭니다. 그렇다면 골리앗이 모이고 있으니 이 정도의 골리앗으로는 그냥 고인규 선수 꽤 있어요. 예, 고인규 선수.
Anyway, so that's from the match where Much did that.
그러니까 뻔한 그러니까 상대방이 예측 가능한 뻔한 패턴. 그러니까 골리앗 다수.
Yeah, Kanana is not dead. I'd love to see their supply count right now, but they're kind of splitting the map in half. Now, Frozian has the top left base, but he's like not that far ahead actually at this point. Is he? Is he he's way ahead? It's hard for me to tell. I guess he is, isn't he? Like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he has like 8 bases. I didn't even realize that he had that many bases. Valkyries!
SCB 던지면서 들어가는데요. 자, 공방 이렇게 있습니다. 레이스 어느덧 SCB와 탱크 레이스 한꺼번에 밀려.
Oh, here he goes. Valkyries aren't here yet. He's going for the kill. A move with the tanks and the wraiths and the pudding. There's the GG. Frozian on a 3 streak, guys. Is that the no? That's he's 3. It's 3-1 now. Did he get any high fives this time? He just walks back to the thing. Stork's like, damn, taking all the kills. Oh wait, I lost my game. All right. Next up, Best versus Frozian. Let's see if Best can best Frozian. Otherwise, it'll be a Frozian all kill, guys. How crazy would that be? Hello, VOD. Hello. Hello. What is with my computer today? How much of an effect did the sprite limit thing for Valkyries have, though? Did it matter more late game or early game? I never really understood the full extent of how that worked. Why is this VOD not working? It was huge? Okay. Because it had to do with the amount of sprites on screen, right? And so I thought maybe it didn't have as much of an effect if there was like early game and there's only 2 Valks or something. Why is this not working? There we go. Now I'm worried because I want to skip ahead again, but I feel like if I skip ahead again, maybe the VOD might screw up again, so I'm just gonna leave it. It's the first time this VOD has been watched in years. It has to like wake up and be like, what, huh? Someone wants to watch me? A dozen Goliaths and 3 Valkyries. Oh, wow. That's pretty bad. Huh. Whoever shot first? Interesting. What's up? Wax? Wax 1? I saw someone that was doing some kind of military game the other day. Okay, let's see if we can skip forward. Okay, it's kind of working. Okay. And he said like 07 in chat, guys. 07. I was like, what? Oh yeah, 07. Hello, 07. I just missed earlier. Emanganation followed. Thank you. Welcome. I think it's a hi to everyone else that followed. That's right. 07. He's purple, guys. He's the power color for Protoss. Best versus Frozen. That means if SKT is gonna win, Best has to all kill also. Or no, he has to 3 kill, I guess. Because Beast already got 1 kill. Best is wonderful. He is pretty good. I like Best. Apparently, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a thing, a revenge battle. I think, is this like battles that are replays from the ASL season or something like that? But Best is going to be playing in this show match, apparently. So, FYI. Okay, I figured that's what it was. Revenge. That's cool. That's a really cool idea, actually. Give people the chance to go up against the person that knocked him out of the ASL again or something. That's fun. I like that idea. Ugh. Hard. If I was not streaming right now, I would probably be taking a nap. We got a lot of Zerglings on the board, by the way. The Zergs want to break... They want to break their 69. If you were not aware, Chatcraft, the win totals right now look like this. Zerg have 69 wins. Terran 54, Protoss 41. And since the Zerg got 69, they haven't won a match in like 2 weeks. Or a week and a half. Partly because I think people want them to stay at 69 because it's a funny sex number. So. Spoon getting some zealots. We actually even had a double Protoss win last week. Extremely rare. Double Protoss win.
일단 이 정도 한 3연승까지 하게 되면은 저 경기석에 앉아 있는 것 자체가 굉장히 편안하게 좀 느껴질 겁니다.
Oh, they've already done some of those matches. I didn't realize that. Okay. The winner of the ASL match doesn't always win. That's kind of cool. So some people are getting revenge.
그렇죠.
Yeah, I think people usually check the high ground because of that reason, because they wanted to make sure they didn't get cannon rushed or something like that.
자, 도제우. 과연
It's good place to put tanks or something too.
박지수 선수는 프로토스전 진짜 모두가 인정하는 끝내주는 기량을 가지고 있는 박지수 선수는 이 콜로세움에서 프로토스가 노게이트 더블 렉서스를 하는 거 보면 무조건 투팩을 했습니다. 무조건 투팩을 합니다. 아, 김동건 선수도 가네요. 똑같이. 예. 예측을 하고 있었다는 듯 가고 있어요. 아직 보진 못했어요. 예, 보진 못했는데 예측.
I'm distracted because I'm trying to find something to turn it off.
허무하게 무너지는 경우도 좀 있었죠. 네, 투팩 타이밍 러시 이거 진짜 4벌처 3탱크 마이너 스피드업 같이 하는 타이밍에 쭉쭉 올라가 버리면 시즈 모드까지 같이 해버리고 그 이후에 시즈 모드까지 해버리고 언덕 윗지역을 장악하는.
You were watching National Nat Geo's documentary about WCG. Yeah, I think I've seen. I don't think I've ever actually seen all of that, but I know what you're referring to. It's pretty cool little show. And Zealous is a player that I like a lot too. I do not know what he's up to nowadays, though. Actually, I do not have any idea. He's not playing, or I don't think he's like involved in Starcraft these days. I don't know. I never heard what happened with him actually. He may have just gotten out after he left the Air Force or whatever. You should maybe ask if you catch like Tasteless or Artosis their streams, they might know. Maybe ask Tasteless because it's usually easier to kind of it's usually easier to get a response from him, I think. Or Scan. Maybe ask Scan. Scan might know. With the wave Kim Carrier. He loved DDR? I didn't realize that. If you guys didn't know, we found out recently that, well, I found out recently that apparently Kim Carrier became a pimp. Like, actually, like, he was working doing, prostitution acquisitions or something like that. Did anyone use the creeper from the base? The reason it's there is for Zergs to be able to expand and also still put defenses in their choke if they want to. So yeah, sometimes people did use the creep to, because you can see there's a spot where you can build a creep colony right there behind the neutral creep colony. So, sometimes it was used. Especially in ZVTs. DDR is a Korean euphemism for self-pleasuring? I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, is he gonna lose a bunch of tanks here? He got caught before he really got in position. He's gonna lose 2 tanks? 3 tanks? He's going ham. He's gonna lose all of his tanks. Oh my god, this is terrible for Frozian. He's like, I'm gonna go for a push, and Best is like, no, you're not. Yeah, Frozian is pretty screwed now, I think. The main thing I think about when I think of Zealous is his poker face. He would just always be super stoic. I can't even imitate it. When I try and imitate it, I just look like I have a blank stare. But he somehow manages to look stoic and badass all the time. He's just like, oh, give a crap. Whether he wins or whether he loses, he's just always just like neutral. It's amazing. Sometimes you'll see him give a little head twerk or something like that. Oh, the Reaver's in play here too now. He doesn't have anything to deal with the Reaver. The Reaver's just like, haha, free kills. Pew 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 pew. 12 kills. 13 kills. I honestly don't remember if I've watched the whole documentary. I know I've at least watched parts of it. He's dancing the SCVs. Oh no. And he canceled his expansion. Oh my god, he is so screwed. Get out. Get out the game, Frosian. You got 3 kills. You did good. You did good, kid. You did good. Let's see if Best can actually give high fives to his teammates. He can't. He can't. I don't know, I was just waiting to see if something would happen there. Yeah, once he just stopped that push and killed all the tanks, it was pretty much over. Alright, now... Firebat Hero is going in against Best. Uh-oh. Close to these other windows just in case they're interfering with the... Firebat Hero versus Best. So it's now 3-2, right? SKT has 2, Khan has 3. Best has to kill Firebat Hero and then one other player in order to win. I think this is gonna be good. I think Best is favored for sure in this game, but because Firebat Hero didn't have great TVP, did he? Yeah, and if you guys are interested, that documentary is on YouTube, right? You can just go watch it on YouTube, I think. I remember being surprised. I looked up. Okay, I see. I looked up Firebat Hero's stats recently, and like he was actually like not. I thought he was a better player than he was. I looked up his stats, and he had like 51% win rate or something like that. I was like, really? Oh, he just wasn't very strong. Did SC Remastered maintain any Steam? Yes, a lot actually. If that's what you're asking about, if Remastered is like still around, yeah. We were just talking about ASL earlier, is Africa Star League, which is a professional Starcraft Remastered league that goes on in Korea. There's the Bombastic Star League, the BSL, which is outside of Korea high-level tournament. Lots of people still play it. CPL rated as earlier. They do kind of like an amateur league. Lots of people still playing Remastered for sure. Yeah, Firebat Hero was someone that you had to watch out for. You had to watch out for. He could play against almost the best, right? But he just didn't really win a lot. Oh, the Reddit King of Hills? Yeah. I don't know if anyone does anything like that anymore. I am going to go Pete real quick, BRB.
이성훈 SB 추격전. 구석 깊숙이 뒤 돌아가고. 자, 야 비비고 나와서 저. 쫓기는데요. 자, 마치
SC방이가 도와주려고 지금 했었는데 다른 친구의 말로 인해서
나 잡아봐라. 쫓아갑니다.
다른 또 친구가 뒤로
SCV를
쫓고요.
하면 리페어를 하면 될 거니까. 근데 리페어를 죽을 저기 주격기 닿나요? 저기 주격기.
말이 나왔는데
도중.
웃어요.
아니 분명히 말씀 리페어 해도 되는 거잖아요.
되죠.
근데 좀 리페어 하려고 붙이는데 어느 순간 그러니까 그 잠깐 다른 컨트롤을 하는 사이에 프로브가 슬라이딩을 하면서 무빙샷을 할지도 모르기 때문에 그런 플레이를 좀 SCB를 돌리는 플레이를 우선시했었던 것 같습니다.
자, 못 들어갔고요, 여기는.
거의 다 이제 도적 선수 프로브가 죽기 직전까지 상대방이 가스 채취를 한 마리로 하는 것을 확인했기 때문에 비교적 마음 편안하게 경기를 진행할 수 있을 것 같고, 그 마음 편한 거 한 번 더 확인 사살하기 위해서 로보틱스 빠른 리버가 될 수도 있겠지만 먼저 옵저버를 확보하려는 움직임을 보이고 있는 것 같습니다. 아무래도 자신이 마지막 카드예요. 마지막 카드라는 것은 자신이 지면 팀도 곧 패배한다는 것을 뜻합니다.
커맨드를 되게 희한한 위치에다가
저게 입구에 지으면요 드라곤이 와서 두들길 때 보이거든요.
보이니까.
그래서 나 투팩일지도 모른다, 긴장해라, 이런 의미로 이성훈 선수가 약간의 심리전을 걸고 있는 겁니다.
깊숙이 날아가기 참 먼 위치까지 짓고 있는 꼼꼼. 도재욱 선수의 센스가.
이성훈 선수의 센스가 만만치가 않아요. 가운데 들렸다가 이 길 통해서 또 숨어있는 모습.
이성훈 선수 답죠.
왠지 장난꾸러기 같은 유닛 하나하나가 굉장히 장난스럽게 움직이는 듯한 그런 뉘앙스를 줍니다.
자, 로보틱스 서포트 베이.
먼저 찌르겠다는 생각이네요.
멀리 돌아간 드라군들.
I missed an epic
스럽게
probe versus SCV kill apparently.
들어오는 시도를.
일단 리버 견제를 통해서 이제 이성훈 선수의 체제가 무엇인지도 보고.
Let's do a Chatcraft after this game, shall we?
앞마당 확장이 빠르지 않다는 거 봤어요. 그렇죠. 드라곤 사업까지 확인했고요.
It's been a little while.
앞마당 지금 타이밍에 앞마당에 네서스가
What if I put this here?
하니까 엔지니어링 베일을 원팩토리 위에 바로
Does that work?
올려주죠. 좀 더 과감한 선택을 했다면 투팩토리. 도지혁 선수
Let's do some Chatcraft.
수도 있겠다라는 생각.
Hello, Redmond. How are you doing? I am doing pretty well.
이 맵에서는
Not like fantastic, but pretty well.
리버가 아예 터틀이 아예 들어오지도 못하게 방어를 할 수
See, the Zergs always wait until the last minute. Maybe that's why they win so much.
플레이와 싸움 방어 모습을 보여주고.
They wait until the last minute and they spam.
출발이 괜찮습니다. 그러니까 리버의 그 SCV 대박 피해 이것만 입지 않는다면.
What's happening with you, Redmond?
이성훈 선수가 좀 좋아요 지금. 그렇죠.
자, 앞선 두 번째 세트.
Trying to carry the Zerg with no help.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Dude, literal noob has just bought a bunch of Zerglings.
You want a piece of me, boy?
지금.
도지혁 선수
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Usually I would say Diggity helps sometimes, but he bought a bunch of Protoss units last week.
좀 쉽지 않을 것 같습니다. 일단 견제를 할 수
Hoping the
있어요.
kid doesn't have chickenpox.
무리는 하지 말고 일단 리버
Don't they have vaccines for chickenpox these days?
컨트롤 통해서 상대방의 피해를 줄 수 있겠는데.
If not, though, if
원게이트를 유지하면서 로봇
at least if kids get chickenpox, like the earlier the better, right? It's usually milder the earlier they get it, I think. So
잘못 들어가면은
either way, it sounds like a pain in the butt to deal with, though. So I hope they're healthy.
훨씬 빠르죠. 차이 무지 많이 나는 겁니다.
그렇죠.
자, 리버를 견제할 수 있는 타이밍이 서서히 지나가고 있는 것 같습니다.
그러면
Oh,
그렇죠. 도지혁 선수를 머리띠에
the Terrans want in on the action too.
이 타이밍에 이런 식으로 걸려버리면 이성훈 선수에게
Just make him cranky F. Yeah.
그렇죠. 그러니까 이 타이밍에
You never want to deal with that, I guess.
거의 그런 사인이나 다름이 없거든요.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So look at this. He's got the shuttle, and he's like, "Don't worry, you don't have your turrets up yet. I'm just gonna wait patiently for you to get your turrets up before I go in with my shuttle."
You want a piece of me, boy?
Unless, is there anything in the shuttle?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Folks after 94. Okay.
해야 된다는,
I got chickenpox when I was a kid.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Damn! Antigua going in.
숫자가 늘어나는 것도 확인을 했고요.
예, 5개까지.
네.
이것도 보여줄 필요가 없는.
What's up?
봤어요?
How do you say it? Calm.
드라곤 컨트롤에 신경을 못 쓰면서
Calm is
네.
Phil. Calmish Phil. Is that how you say it? Calm-ish Phil.
안 죽었어.
살았어요?
또 프로브 죽지 않았습니다.
예.
What's up, Smith? Gotta harvest more minerals. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. You just sit in the chat. Literal noob is trying to. This is gonna be an intense Chatcraft battle now. We got a lot of Marines, a lot of Zealots. Currently, it's a hard one to call right now. Passive income. There you go. Income. Is this gonna put a thing on the screen? Sorry if it does. I'll move it in a second. It did. Sorry. Get that off there. Happens when I turn on the map editor for Chatcraft. Get that going. It's gonna be a hardcore Chatcraft though. Zealots, the Protoss are currently looking somewhat strong, I would say, but it's close. It is close.
이런 이상훈 선수의 돌아오는 벌처에만 완벽하게 대응을 해준다면 도재욱 선수의 장기 물량.
But there's still time, depending on what happens between Best and Fire by Hero.
그리고 이렇게
좋아요. 예. 도재욱의
Wait, I missed something.
예.
그리고 이렇게
Oh, he got a scarab off. Okay. I was distracted and I heard the Koreancasters go. Oh. I was like, oh, okay. Minerals in, Zerglings out.
돌아가고요.
예, 맞습니다.
안정적으로 돌아가고요.
6개.
What's the prize for winning Chatcraft? You get to brag. You get bragging rights. If you're part of the winning team in Chatcraft, your name is put on screen for all to see that you contributed. And if you are the highest contributor on your team, you get to be the MVP and you're celebrated on stream for the rest of the time until there's another Chatcraft and someone else gets the MVP. That's basically it. Hopefully, ideally, what you will get is a smile. Oh, he got one through! He got it through! I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen. I've seen people try to do that many times, and I don't actually ever think I've seen it. Look at this Vulture juking the Scarabs! Also, the Reaver's just not in a great spot. Oh, he finally got it. Finally got it. This is from 2008. This game is from 2008. This is from a special invitational team tournament called the STX Masters Cup. Welcome to the watch party, Calm-ish Phil. That's one way to get minerals, by the way. Falling. Yes. That's usually what we watch on this stream is the old days from the SC2GG days, basically, like 2007 to 2011 kind of thing, but it takes all kinds. You did a lot back then? I'm terrible with names, so I apologize if I don't remember. We may have had this conversation before, in fact. If Diggy was still here, he always remembers everyone's name, but... Or usually. Oh, Seawolf! Oh, okay, I remember Seawolf. You've probably told me that before and I forgot. I'm just so bad with names, I apologize. But I see the name Seawolf rings a bell, though. Yeah. You taught the noob Starcraft cast? Oh, okay, awesome.
이성호 선수가 아이 진출을 하기는 해야겠는데 타이밍이 안 나온다.
Call me
그런
Ishmael.
생각이 지금 들 거란 말이에요. 그러니까
그렇죠.
예, 넓게
야,
자리를
예.
잡으면서 그냥 확장을
That turret
잡았는데
is not gonna happen.
예, 이 선택은 뭐 나쁘진 않습니다.
그 사이에 확장을 하나 더 가져가고 있는 도재욱 선수. 곳곳에 옥주벌을 뿌려놨습니다.
Well, I'm glad you felt that way.
달려들 법하거든요. 소모전을 해주면서 질럿만 소비시키고 그러면서 드라곤 비율 맞춰주고
예.
We were happy to try and build a Starcraft loving community.
도재욱 선수의 장기를 잘 살릴 수 있는 그런 타이밍.
Yeah, Diggity still does stuff too.
완성돼 있고 스타게이트 완성되는 상황입니다.
I do this old school stuff, and Diggity does the new school stuff. He does BSL and CSL stuff, I think, sometimes,
자,
and other
감독이
random modern leagues.
가책 당겨안고 있죠.
예, 뭐 그래도 이성호 선수가 지금 판단이 나쁜 건 아닙니다. 그리고 도재욱 선수도 좀 신중하게 싸워야 돼요. 이거 자칫
Yeah, the line "Call me Ishmael" is from
병력을
Moby Dick.
잘 봐야 돼. 넓게 봐야 돼. 넓게 보고
I never finished that. I read. No, I didn't read any of it actually, but I listened to
라인이 잘 터져주면서 상대방
maybe 2/3 of it on audiobook. I never finished it. I just realized.
좋았네요.
예.
자, 근데 그러면서 리버로 여기서 오히려
Yeah.
이득을 가져왔어요.
Diggity and I had been kicking it anyways, even regardless of Starcraft, because we knew each other outside of Starcraft.
네, 추가 병력 나오고 있고요. 다시 태우고.
Spoiler alert, Pragma twice. God.
아질러. 그리고 아비터 생산.
아, 진영을 잘 짜야 됩니다.
Or are you talking about?
네.
Are you talking about the Bible now?
많지 않아요. 생각보다 많지 않습니다. 예.
I know a whale does. It doesn't. I thought the whale eats.
일단은 그 6회까지 먼저 미리 늘려놓은 상태.
Who does the whale eat in the Bible? Job
자,
or someone else?
자, 이거 위험.
Pinocchio? Wait, no, that's different also.
그것만 주고 뒤로 빠지고 있는 도재욱.
Wonder how Radival's doing. I do not know.
아비터 기다리고 있는 거죠, 아비터. 그렇죠.
자, 그럼 우회하고 있는.
Oh yeah. Greth is kind of back around lately as well a little bit. I haven't run into him lately though. I think Radival still might hang out sometimes on IRC. I'm not sure though. I think there's an IRC or a Discord or something like that where some of those guys hang out.
선수는 센터 지역 멀티를 가져간 선택이 좋았습니다.
네.
만약에 아직까지도 좀그
Used to teach Sunday school. That's interesting. Jonah! Jonah, that's right.
상황을 비관적으로 볼 수밖에
Yeah, the No Hunters Discord. That's right. Has a lot of those folks in there.
괜찮아요. 센터를 못
Am I on? I think I joined it once, but I don't remember. I don't do much on Discord.
센터 장악이라는 게 어느 전장보다 중요한 맵이라서 조금 더 봐야
I think I joined it once, and then like no one was saying anything, so I left.
프로토스에게
Oh, I messed up Discord link. Okay.
지금 외주탁이에요. 한 번이라도 전술적 실패가 있어서는 안 되거든요. 마인드박 지금 어쩔 수 없었습니다. 하지만 병력이 싸먹힌다거나 그러면 못 이겨요.
싸먹힌다던가 하면은
못 이깁니다. 예, 이상훈 선수는
How do I get an infinite link?
내야 됩니다. 프로토스가 인구수 200은 찾는데 공격을 가자니 약간 난감하고 그렇다고 상대방이 들어오는 걸 기다리자니 그것도
Oh,
또한
here we go.
애매한
Never.
그런
Got
상황을
it.
만들기까지는 그렇죠. 돌아오는 병력 적당히 상대해주면서 상대방이 아비터 뜨는 타이밍에 프로토스는
Got it. Okay, infinite link. There we go.
잘 상대해줬어요.
I gotta change the Discord link in my bot.
아비터 확보입니다. 아비터 확보하기 위해서 벽을 돌린 건데 확보됐어요.
마라도 채우고 시간도 벌고.
조금 더 확보하기 위해서 시간 번 것 같고 이성호 선수는
Now it should work.
있나요, 지금?
Hopefully
공격
better.
상태 도재욱 선수 아직까지
하나 해주고 있긴 하네요.
정말 달려들듯이.
예. 그러니까
올 듯이.
그렇죠.
I missed. What did I miss? I was distracted. I missed something cool. Gotta go back. All right. Oh, that's the No Hunters FFA Discord. Got it.
마라도 채우고 시간도 벌고.
조금 더 확보하기 위해서 시간 번 것 같고 이성호 선수는 아머리 업그레이드는 해주고 있나요 지금?
공격 상태 도재욱 선수 아직까지
하나 해주고 있긴 하네요.
달려들듯이.
Not quite. Almost had a battle. Almost.
그렇죠.
Been itching for RTS. Yeah, man. There's still people playing Brood War. Where's the stasis? The Korean casters are yelling, "Stasis Fieldu! Stasis Fieldu!"
실패였죠. 그렇죠. 왜? 좀 무모한 과감하게 들이받았을까요?
그렇죠. 스테이스 필드가 엄대 달려들었다는 것은 싫습니다. 왜냐면 그냥 클라킹 외에는 똑같거든요. 아까 상황이.
But he didn't stasis. Also, I've been playing some Age of Empires 4 recently, which is a new RTS, right? If that's of any interest to you, Age of Empires 4 is pretty fun, I think.
예, 팩토리 지역이 가는 것 같은데요.
자, 터렛이 있고 두 개 터렛.
A little bit more modern. Man, our burst could take so many turret hits,
이 정도면 잘 들어간 겁니다.
and it still lives.
자, 그렇다면 이성호 선수 선택은 8시 쪽을 치고 있는 이성호 선수.
예,
If you happen to have Game Pass, you can play it for free on Game Pass too, by the way. Actually, Age of Empires 4 if you want to try it out. But yeah, I've been enjoying it.
이성호 선수가 더 아플 수도 있거든요.
그렇죠.
마인이 매설이 안 있었고 저게 팩토리 지역입니다. 생산.
Wow, so he recalled the factories, but like he's pushing hard.
나가야 되는데요.
예, 막으면서
예,
상대방의
그리고 이 지역은 이성호 선수가 더
Can
신경을
Best
올라왔어요.
pull this off?
도적 선수는 버린 병력이거든요. 시간 끌어주고.
예.
Look at the minimap actually.
주고 나간다면은 이후에
Firebear Hero is everywhere, guys.
예.
But he can't produce anything right now.
추가 병력 내용 세트.
예, 센터 쪽으로 주병력
주병력입니다. 얘네들이 주병력이에요. 도제오 그리고 이성호 선수 무너지기 일보 직전.
Firebear Hero actually has a pretty substantial army running around. Oh, he's going after the side bases too.
소중한 곳입니다.
그렇습니다.
최후의 모른데.
문제는 지금은 자원이 되더라도 뽑아낼 병력, 건물이 없다는 거예요.
Running tanks and dragoons. Yeah, I mean, the SKT1 team apparently, I would trust their opinion. They're gonna know what's going on in the game better than me, and they think he's winning because they're clapping. So it looks like Best is gonna win this apparently. Oh, it was a crazy zealot mind drag. Oh, okay.
예. 이러면서 이성훈 선수의
Yeah, the DTs are like, what? Tanks?
이성호 선수 무너졌는데요. 리콜
We can deal with tanks.
그 전까지는 괜찮았어요. 근데 리콜에 대한 대비가 철저하지 못했고.
예.
앞마당 볼까요? 노스캔입니까 혹시? 예. 노스캔.
없어요.
노스캔이에요. 예. 아비터에 그냥 아비터 밑에 있는 병력들의 속수무책으로.
Who does Khan send out as their last player? They've already played Stork, Firebear. Oh, probably Zhongbi, right? I'll bet it's Zhongbi. We might have a PvP final game for this, assuming Best wins.
시간이 좀 걸릴지언정 아비토 확보만 되면 이성훈 선수 이 많은 병력들 있으면 뭐 합니까? 보이지 않으면 싸울 수가 없어요.
Although Best is throwing away some dragoons here, actually.
그리고 이성호 선수의 본진은 지금 초토화가 되고 있습니다.
예.
Well, miss it no longer. He recalled 4 zealots. He recalled 4 zealots onto those tanks. Well, yeah, what is he doing? This is not. This is not. Is he actually gonna work though? Oh my god, it's actually working though. That 4 zealot recall did it. He just had too much stuff. Hold.
아이디가 디어 팬 입장에서는 긍정적으로 해석할 수 있게 변해버렸습니다.
그렇습니다.
SK Telecom team knows how to high five.
약간 뭐 우스꽝스러운 그런 상황이.
That was crazy.
도재욱 선수가 사실
All right. Last game is Zombie, like I thought it would be. Oh crap! You know what? Hold on a sec.
자 이제 드디어 올 것이 오고야 말았습니다. 대장대.
I almost forgot about Chatcraft.
과연
Let's get it rolling, guys. So, what is going on? Why are these games stuttering?
주자는 누가 될 것인지. SK텔레콤
Best versus Zhongbi. It's gonna be PvP final game to see who wins, and then the winner will go on to well, to the next match, basically. I don't think it's my internet. I could be wrong though. All right, and oh, this is like a reveal. They don't know it's Zhongbi yet. I love these reveals, man. Look at this. They don't know who it is. Who it is? His body. Who is? See his face? They blur the camera a little bit to make it even more dramatic, and then they reveal it's Zhongbi. All right. All right. So let's get Chatcraft set up. Excuse me.
예전엔 정말 좋지 않은 모습만 보였었는데
All right.
2008 시즌 들어서
16 Marines.
서서면 2007 시즌 후반기, 2008 시즌
1, 2, 3,
모습만 보여주고 있거든요.
4,
경기력이 아주 좋습니다.
4, 8, 12, 16 Marines. 16 Zealots as well. 1, 2, 3, 4,
그리고 프로토스전도
8,
나쁘지 않고요.
12, 16. 23 sets of Zerglings. You had to make it a nice prime number for making it hard for me to do this, huh? So let's do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and then we'll just remove a couple. We got our Zerglings. Okay. Looks good. 16 Marines looks like a big number on paper, on the number, but then this group of the Marines just doesn't look that strong in practice. We'll see though. All right, let me save the map, get it booted up here. What's today? May 25th. Let's see. I do have booted up already. Uh-oh. Do we have a last-minute contribution here? Oh, no, Beardmouth. 500 bits. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Open up Twitch and tune into my favorite Starcraft streamer. What? Where's your glasses? Sounds like someone's a boomer, like the rest of us. Everything is still blurry because it's a moletrap stream. Nice, dude. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Hey, would you like to add a unit to the Chatcraft? Because usually it's I usually have it set up for certain numbers to be added. But we can call that. We can give you a last-minute Dragoon or tank or a couple Hydralisks. You want to add a Dragoon? Okay, we'll add a Dragoon. We'll add a Dragoon in here. Last-minute Dragoon. There we go. Put it right behind all the Zealots. We'll resave the map. I'll get this queued up here. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. It is a bit blurry on this stream. It's true, but someday maybe a miracle will happen and we'll get like some replays from these old games or something like that. But probably not. But why they've won 4 matches in a row? I know, Protoss are OP, aren't they? Alright. Let's pause this. And we'll go into the battle screen! That was a really funny, cheer, Beardmouth, by the way. Where are my glasses? I'm wearing them. Why is it still blurry? Alright, let's see how this goes. I think it's gonna be, it looks like it's a pretty strong Protoss possibility here. Now, who knows though, like maybe the Marines are gonna toast enough of the Zealots that the Zerglings can prevail? I don't know. Maybe the Protoss and the Zerg will kill each other off and the Terran will just sit here and prevail. I don't know. It's you never know what's gonna happen because the AI is so dumb that anything can happen in Chatcraft. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, the Dragoon is aiming at the Zerglings. Yeah, these Marines just got absolutely crushed. The Dragoon has 3 kills. Oh, the Zerglings are trying to target down the Dragoon out of spite. But they got surrounded by the Zealots. And that is going to be a Protoss GG. There you go. To answer your question about what happens, this is what happens. This is... Wow, a lot of contributors there. Rook Jackson, Rakanishu Rises. I like that name, actually. I didn't see that before. Rakanishu. Nambona, Spoon, Surreal, Pragmatwise, Redman. All contributing. Nambona with 1,600 minerals spent. 1600 minerals spent. Comes out as the MVP. Well done. Another Protoss win. They're now only a dozen behind the Terran, who are more than a dozen behind the Zerg. Smith was calling for the Zergling win, but it was close. It was close. Not quite, though. Marines with micro can win, yes. We don't do any micro, though, in Chatcraft. It's just straight up attack move, basically. It's not even attack move, actually. The custom game AI is broken. It doesn't work very well, so... Anyway. So, Calmish, Phil, now you know. Now you know. Zergs are slacking after your retirement. You didn't actually retire, did you? Let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So anyway, so that's Chatcraft. We can reset it for the next time, and we'll go back to watching more Starcraft. Turn this off, and we'll get back into this game, which is all just intros apparently. Oh, it's about to start. There we go. There's only 2 Zergs in chat. Hey, you know what? They stayed at 69 wins. Again. It can't last forever though, can it?
자, 3회 연속 보라색이 나왔네요. 선수. 현재 방송 시작 3시간 경과되는 상황에 바로
Yeah, I guess a lot of the new viewers today wanted to support the Protoss. It was a pretty large effort actually, because 1600 minerals isn't like that many minerals for one person to spend, right? So I think Mbona bought a pylon as well. Well, let's see, because it'd be like 6 zealots and a pylon, I think, for 1600 minerals. Because you're a tier whore? What does that even mean? You want to support the underdog? Is that why? I think the Protoss still would have won that even without the Dragoon, to be honest. Oh, you play the best character. Hey, I mean, in Chatcraft, Protoss are not the best character, apparently. Yeah, Zerg are still way ahead. But it's true, the Zerg haven't won in like, Zerg haven't won in a while. Not for long. The Zerg would have to go without a single win for... Let's see, what are they? They're 10, 15 behind. There's like 4 a week. They would have to go an entire month without winning to lose the lead. And the Terran would have to win every one. So it'd have to basically go like a month and a half or 2 months without winning to lose the lead. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Yes, yeah. It looked closer than it might have looked closer by the numbers because the Zealots are 2 supply, right? You've gone 2 weeks without winning. Or not even that, actually. I think a week and a half. You just need to catch Diggity. Get Diggity in here one time, and he'll drop some Zerglings. He decided to support the Protoss last time, though. It's true, but he usually supports the Zerg. Yeah, just spend your points on play a game with moletrap. Meh. I haven't played Age of Empires in quite a little while. He's not very good. This is true. I can't argue against that. Although your character is still alive in Darkest Dungeon, Smith, so I'm at least good enough to keep that happening. Although certain other people in chat may have died yesterday. Actually, I don't know if he's in chat right now.
뒤를 시작을 하고 질럿 누르면서 마치 카트리나라는 맵에서 이런 식의 경기 진행을 하듯이 블루스톰이라는 맵에서도 양손
네.
아주 일반적인 프로토스
How long have you been there doing nothing? Why are you not harvesting? What?
이렇게 되면 정말
Was there a probe idol?
대단해. 정말 물량 천지 스톰 리버
Oh.
먼저 허영무 선수가
I am bad at it. I'm bad at RTS games. I'll admit it.
남의 집에 와서 먼저 때려요.
Oh, Optimator died.
남의 집에 와서 먼저 때려.
And Reach.
이런 출발이면은 근데 허영무 선수가 좀
Reach and Optimator died. Actually, did Reach die last stream?
으르렁거리는 소리가
Oh no, Jongbi died. Jongbi and Optimator died last night.
와서 안 갈라 그래요.
그러니까요. 오셨어요? 이러면서
Rip Optimator, yeah. I don't remember what I think he just bled out in like a normal battle, and then Optimator Reach died against the boss.
공격을 한번 하면 병력을 입구 지역에 배치시켜
Balancing 4 resources impossible.
이 프로브를 오래 살릴 수 있는 거예요. 예. 그럼
I think it's really difficult to do, but it's also easier in some ways because like if you're low on gas, you can't just like transfer half your SCVs from minerals to gas to get more gas. But in AoE 4, like you can kind of shift them over really easily. Just be like, oh well, I've got 10 on food and 5 on wood. I'm gonna now shift 5 from food to wood or something like that. So, but I always end up with more of the wrong amount of the wrong one or whatever. You never shift. Well, I wonder why it's impossible.
좋아요. 프로브 하나의 차이지만 좋습니다. 왜냐?
I see how level players do that a lot.
모르거든요. 근데
They just drag 4 or 5 from wood,
그 이후에 다 보고 왔어요.
right-click the
도지혁 선수는
lumber mill, and then shift right-click the food or something like that. So they drop off the wood they have, and then they go do something
어쩔
else
수 없는 로보틱스 퍼실리티
to shift over at certain times.
허영무 선수는 그냥 자의적으로
That's admitting you messed up your build order?
받은 게 아니라 자, 로보틱스 퍼실리티
Not necessarily. Sometimes your build order involves focusing on one and then shifting to another. That's okay.
응징.
I just said the pro players do that. You can pretend you're a pro player by shifting your resources.
조금 더 과감한 선택을 했으면 어땠을까 하는 생각은 들지만 어쨌든 허영무 선수도 그냥 뭐
I kind of like an exact mirror because it means that
조금이라도
it's going to come down to
모험적인
micro, right?
버리고 가겠다.
Who can play the situation better.
대규모 병력 간 전투가
It's a little bit boring in some sense as well, I guess, but you know.
위험 부담을 안고 가느냐?
Yeah, they're both just expanding into gateways.
예, 옵저버터리고요. 여기는
Both players are getting, I think both players are getting observatory.
것을 짓기 위해서
What's that? Another gateway.
있습니다. 그리고 옵저버터리는
Observatory, yeah. Yeah, it is pretty much mirror.
포게이트.
예, 약간 이제 게이트 확장이 허영무 선수가 빨랐고 프로브를 통해서 꼼꼼하게 정찰하는 쪽도 허영무 선수인데 게이트가 좀 더 빨리 늘어났다는 것은 아까 말씀해 주셨듯이 프로브가 좀 더 오래 살았기 때문에 네, 그런 플레이가 나올 수 있었고요. 셔틀이 먼저 나왔다는 것은 리버를 생각할 수 있겠죠.
로보틱 서포트 베이가 어디에 있나요? 아직까지는 보이지 않고 있는 것 같은데 없어요. 로보틱스 서포트 베이는 없습니다.
예,
근데 셔틀이 먼저 나왔어요.
그렇죠.
뭘까요?
I'm sorry, I just got distracted because I was again looking at stream elements. Apparently there's a thing you can add on stream elements chatbot now where you can have people build emote pyramids, and if they successfully build an emote pyramid, stream elements will congratulate them. And I'm looking at it to be like, is there a way for me to make this so that you can congratulate people on successfully completing an Ultralisk or a battlecruiser? I don't think you can though. It's only for pyramids, which is kind of dumb.
오게이트 허영무.
양 선수 지금 경기 빡빡하게 하고 있네요.
예.
어느 한쪽 과감하게 미네랄 멀티를 조금 더 빨리 가져갈 수도 있거든요. 예, 그게 뭐
Anyway.
무리가 있는 플레이라거나 그런 거 아닙니다. 그런데 자칫 잘못하면 밀릴 수도 있거든요. 그래서 지금까지 참은 거예요.
Just remembered I don't have chat up on this computer. Pull that up as well.
이제 뭐 병력 그 어느 정도 확실히 갖춰졌고 테크도 다 올렸고 그리고 또 이제 옵저버로 상대방 상황까지 다 볼 수 있는
Okay.
상황이다. 네, 이런 생각이 드니까
Pragmatize is trying to build a giant Bisu face pyramid.
있네요. 박장 뒤에.
But why would you ever do such a thing if you're not gonna get congratulated by the bot? And Smith messed it up. I guess maybe I wasn't clear. You have to go up and then down again for it to complete the pyramid, apparently. It didn't look like there was a way to, and I wonder if it's the thing where they want people to, like, different people to do it. To complete it together or something like that. I don't know, I didn't look at it that closely. I could turn it on if you want. I thought it was done. It does look cool. It does look cool. Let's see, chatbot, modules, emote pyramid. You could try, yeah, just do like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 if you want to see what it does. Or you can try and go up to 5 from the very start. Why not start at the hardest difficulty, right? Now I'm waiting to see if someone's gonna troll and like. Apparently 5 is the large. Wait, no. No, actually, no. It goes up larger than 5, actually. 3, 5, 9, 15, 25. I could just make my bot do it automatically. Although that would take some effort. I'd have to be distracted for a little bit longer to try and make it do that. Maybe the idea is that you want to encourage people to use your emotes and then like do it like some sort of crowd spontaneous cooperative attempt, right? So people like, oh, someone just did 1, I'm gonna do 2, someone else does the 3. Oh no, those Reavers! Oh, that was a beautiful. Oh, he got the shuttle too. By the way, best is purple. I forgot to mention that earlier. Best is purple. Zhongbi. Wait, his Reavers survived for a while, actually. He got a storm on the Reavers, but he didn't actually finish killing them. Hey, the logic monster! Coming in with the with the poop emote. It's because he's not using Twitch emotes. He's using emojis from the keyboard. So it has to be a Twitch emote for it to work. How's it going, Logic Monster? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see. See, that should have worked, because he pulled off a 3-fer. I don't know why it didn't work. Do I have to, like, save the page or something like that? Maybe it's just broken. I don't know. I turned on the chat module that does it, and it just didn't work. It should have said congratulations or something like that. Burning to death? Come on up to Washington, where it's 70 degrees at most. I don't think it has to be multiple people, because... Here, I'll just... Okay, we'll pause for a second. Pause the important Starcraft for this announcement. Here, I'll just show you. This is what it looks like. This is what the example looks like. See, it's checked on. And it says that you're supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and it will congratulate you for, oh, well done on the 5 width. It should have worked for 3 width, I think, but I don't know. No, because like in the example, it says 5 width, and the width is counting as the vertical width, which doesn't make sense, but right. So you would think 3 could work. Oh no, I guess it is width. Okay. So the example is just broken then. The example says 5 for a 3 width. Okay, so my bad. That's why I was assuming that the 3 width went 3 tall, but okay, Mom. It's really nice up here. Lots of trees too. Anyway, I'm sorry that it's burning hot. I forgot that this is the time of year that happens for 10 months. Okay, Mom. Alright, so I mean, like, there you go. I guess, wait, oops. Should I keep that module on? Do you guys want to make pyramids? I don't really care one way or another. You're in Seattle? Nice. I'm surprised it's still raining, actually. It was raining a bit yesterday. It's supposed to rain later this week, too. He just walks. That's so funny. It's like a storm drop, except it's not a drop. He just literally just walked up and just stormed the probes from like just right next door. Good old blue storm. So yeah, so best is purple, like I said. Ooh, that was some sick storms actually. And actually, I was about to say, like, is best losing this, but he's winning this battle, maybe? If he can win this battle and do some, because he's taken some big damage at his bases, but like, if he can do some counter damage, he can even it up maybe. I don't know if he'll be able to though. Oh, I forgot to change the name, sorry. Best versus Jongbi. Remember, this is like the 8th match, right? This is the final game. Best is on a 3 streak. Or on a 2 streak. Jongbi is just the last man to be put in. After Stork, Firebat Hero, and the best player on Con, Frozian, have been defeated. Best may have stronger micro. I think you might be right about that. I think Jongbi generally has better macro, though. Look at this Archon morphing, just taking cannon hits while it's morphing. So, okay, so see, Best he's going after this top left base. Oh, no, he's retreating. He sees the counterattack. He got scared. He doesn't have the guts to trade. He doesn't know where to go. Oh man, this could be a base trade. Well, actually, he's just, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. He just left those 3 Dragoons to kill it. I thought he was going to need more than that, but the cannon placement wasn't really the best. But see, now the Zealots are going to clear up the Dragoons, so he's not going to kill that base. And he's going to lose his third now. Now he loses his third because his army's out of position. Oh, and he just wasted a storm, I think. Oh, he dodged some storms on the left, though. He's trying for a flank. Best is trying to do a surround on Zhongbi's army. They're both going crazy here. There's a Zealot in there killing probes while this is all happening. There's 2 Zealots just killing all of his probes! Dude, bro, you've got... Oh, no. Best just let 2 Zealots kill all of his probes at his third. When he had, like, an Archon and 2 Zealots of his own sitting there doing nothing. That's pretty bad. Zhongbi has some DTs in there as well. This game is kind of bonkers. I feel like that Best just doesn't have... He's lost so many economic battles that, like, even if he wins this battle... Yeah, this is a good game. It's a good game. See, this is why I like PvP, man. This is really exciting. I think. I guess not all PvPs are like this, though. Like, I feel like Zhongbi's in the lead, right? He's gonna lose that Nexus. He might have trapped those Zealots, though. Is he gonna go in there and kill the Zealots, or is he just gonna leave them in there? I would have thought he had them cornered and he can go in there and kill them. But he's like not. He doesn't want to go through that gap, I guess. Gonna try and storm them. Like, that's a perfect spot. I don't think he needs to be scared going through there with all the ranged units. Well, he also just didn't play that very well, actually. Still pulled... I guess he did. Never mind. It looked like he didn't send enough stuff in there to actually kill the Zealots effectively, but he did after all. It was just kind of... misunderestimating it. Make a pylon? Cancel pylon. It feels even, but I still feel like Zhongbi probably just has more probes on the map right now. Because Best had his third threatened for a while. Off and on. He was losing probes there a couple times. Like this, he got stormed there. He got the double storm there once, and then those Zealots killed all the stuff there. By the way, hello V Frism. The Frism, welcome. Those are definitely MVP Zealots. We'll see, man. We'll see. It's kind of cool to see this map cut in half like this too in PvP. It often gets cut in half in other matchups, but it's such a weird map too that it's so interesting to see that the map gets cut diagonally, right? But like technically the 4th or the 5th or whatever in the bottom middle is like right next to their main. So it's like by ground it gets divided this way, but it's actually not really divided that way. It kind of gets divided by this way by air, and this is crazy battle. Can't even tell whose Archons are whose because they're just balls of white light. So Zhongbi thinks he's won the battle. Best has more reinforcements there. Now Zhongbi probably has to back up. Now Jongbi gets reinforcements, but Best has storms available.
아칸 있고 질럿이 부족합니다. 허영무 선수가. 아, 사이오스톰도 잘 뿌려지고.
Pretty good storms.
자, 추가로 얼마만큼 또 도재욱 선수가 물량 뽑아내는지 궁금하네. 그리고 6시 돌아갑니까?
돌아가요.
돌아가요. 미약하나 막 돌아갑니다.
센터
12시는 없거든요.
도재혁 선수가 센터 싸움을 이겼기 때문에 6시 쪽 멀티를 돌릴 수 있습니다.
보초가 서 있습니다. 보초가. 3-1업. 뭐 이렇게 덤프한가요?
I think they both have 2-1 upgrades, is what they're showing right there. I didn't catch it completely though. Why is they last round MVP 0? Well, I don't understand why sometimes the MVP changes randomly sometimes.
이것도 보초가 찌르고 있는데.
그러니까 프로토스 대 프로토스는
It was Nambino? How do you spell it?
업그레이드가 뒤쳐지면 진짜 거의 지는 것이나 다름이 없는데 업그레이드가 뒤쳐져도
Why did it change? Like nothing happened and yet it changed the name of the text. I don't know why.
광범위한 그 공격
I'm not sure when it happened either.
다릅니다. 흐름이 다르죠. 그래서
Oh, I gotta unpause it too. Sorry about that.
아직까지 뭐 역전 불가능한 그런 상황까지는 아닌데.
Sorry.
쉽진 않아요.
그렇죠.
기본적으로 기본 화력이 받쳐줘야 되기 때문에 쉽진 않습니다. 먼저 돌아간 게 도재욱 선수. 경력의 위치 파악하고 있는 도재욱 선수.
예, 6시 쪽 멀티가 돌아가기 시작했기
Maybe I should go back and look at my VOD and see when it changed to 0 for the MVP. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Got an Ayaya pyramid coming in. Hey. I can change what it says too if I want to. I'm not sure what else I would make it say, but the win was invalid. The Korean caster just said, "Dojewok!" He's basically saying, "Best!" Make it kick you out of the channel for 10 minutes? I actually could do that. If you successfully complete a 7 with pyramid, you get booted or something. Well, you can't kick anyone out of the channel, but you can stop them from chatting, I guess. So Jongbi loses 12 o'clock again. Yeah, Best is he's just somehow he's lost more probes, but he's come back in this pretty well, and he now has the advantage, I think. Now Jongbi, like I said, 6 o'clock is so exposed though, he could easily storm drop it. I'm not sure why he's not doing that. It would be so easy to drop the 6 o'clock. Living his best life. Maybe I should make some meme videos where I like insert Best's name for Best, like do a coffee commercial. The Dojewok part of waking up, it's Folgers in your cup. I think Jongbi's mined out of all of his bases now, except for top left also. Oh, Best is taking 12! Oh, man. Who was the best SC player? Haha. Flash would have won. Yeah, he seems to be in pretty good control of this game now, actually. Why is Jongbi not attacking bottom middle? It would just take... wouldn't take that much. It's so easy, it's so exposed. So easy, says the newbie player to the pro gamer. Just win. Duh. What's wrong with you, Jamie? Just win. Bottom right is pretty exposed too, actually.
볼까요? 보라색 무더기.
I'm pretty surprised. I'm honestly very surprised that he hasn't done something like that, because that's like classic pro gamer move. When there's a battle going on, you send a small force to do damage to their economy while they're distracted. It's like super common tactic, and we haven't really seen that much from either player, actually. I guess Jongbi kind of did that a little bit earlier in the game, but he hasn't done it in a while. They're just focused on these big battles. But Jongbi doesn't have much stuff. There's the GG. He did it. Frozian with the 3 kill, and Best with the counter 3 kill. Jongbi could not do it. He can't. No one could say anything to him though, because everyone else didn't be Best either. G to the G. What do we want to watch next? Hey, this looks nice. Speaking of Jongbi. Wait, is this from STX Masters Cup? No, this is Shinhan Pro League. Never mind. It's just the lighting is the same. This is the replay from the previous game. Sure, I don't think we've seen a because yeah, we had Frozian and we had Best. So we haven't seen any ZV. Did we see a ZVP earlier? I don't think we saw a ZVP yet today, so we'll put one of those in there. But I wish there was more of those games though. That was a fun series. The super old VOD that you linked last stream. Did I bookmark that or did I forget to? Is this it? Is this the one you're talking about? What did it say? Leaf? Laugh. Is this the game you're talking about? I have two bookmarks that I was thinking were like watch laters, I think, bookmarks. The other one is this one. Oh no, we watched this one. This was recommended like a month ago. July Boxer, so maybe it's this one, I guess. Alright, here we go. Damn it, moletrap! Damn it, moletrap! It's true, I need to listen to minions more often. How's it going, David? How's it going, X? X coming in with the Zealot. And the Marine. That's all your minerals. Damn. Some people like to do that where they oh, that wait, so this is Boxer versus Laugh. I don't know who Laugh is though. Holy mackerel, Beardmouth. We might have another rare double Protoss win today. Sometimes people like to buy one Marine, one Zealot, and one Zergling so that just to get on the winner's board, whichever side wins. My life for hire.
어떤 그 언덕 트윈 해처리를 간다거나 해처리를 먼저 갔을 경우에는 상당히
It's not rare when it happens 5x. It has only ever happened like 3 times in the history of Chatcraft.
예, 더 낫지 않을까 생각이 듭니다.
그 조창우 선수
It hasn't happened 5 times. It hasn't happened two. If it happens today, it'll happen 2 weeks in a row. Yes, but
예, 저것은 일단
the amount of times it's happened for Zerg is ridiculous. I don't want to hear anything.
아니면 벙커 러시도 감행을 하겠다. 이런 뜻으로도 보여지네요.
그래도 예, 많은
Zerg dominate Chatcraft for 6 months, and then Protoss get a couple weeks of wins, and suddenly Minions is like, oh no.
딱 막을 자신이 있다라고 판단하는 예.
그러면서 역시 11쪽으로
You retired? Okay.
시킵니다.
예. 그리고 조창우 선수는
자, 양 선수의 지금
Minions and Smith have both retired.
자원 상황이 지금 오른쪽 하단에 나오고 있습니다.
Maybe
잘 쓰죠.
근데 조창우
if
선수가 초반
X takes control of that one Marine and micros it like crazy, maybe it can win.
입구 트윈을 먼저 가기 됨으로 인해서 이렇게 된다면은 처음에 조창우 선수가 굉장히 유리해질 수가 있는데
Well, again, look at the win count, the grand total win count, right? Okay, that's actually in a really crappy spot to be visible, but
가스멀티까지 확보하게 된다면은 물량 싸움에서 굉장히 유리해질 수가 있습니다.
예, 예. 그런 의미에서
wait, what is going on with this, by the way?
예, 조창우 선수는
Oh, they've got like a thing below there, so you can see the
부드러운 생각은 없고
money they have.
오버로드를
It's kind of interesting.
뽑아서 또 부드러운체를 만들었거든요. 그러면서 드론 정찰을 딱 보내고 가로 방향인지를 먼저 확인을 하지 않습니까?
조창우 선수
But yeah, 69 wins,
김유한 선수의
still way ahead of second place and third place.
예, 조창우 선수 그 임유한 선수가 입구를 봉쇄해 버리니까 어차피 드론이 못 나간다 이거죠. 그 어차피 드론 못 나가는 거 여기저기 방황하다 보면은 그 머린들한테 맞아고 예, 저렇게 하기 좋죠.
요즘 그 많은 대회에서 저
I thought you only play Yasuo these days.
아, 그러나
Not that Yasuo can't be an AD carry, but he can't be a ranged AD carry though.
아, 임유한 선수
아하.
Wait, what just died there?
예, 바로 또 개스.
Was that a drone scout or something like that?
그래서
예. 또 트리거로 취소를 했거든요.
자,
Covering up the pertinent information.
김유한 선수가 당분간 메카닉
I have faith. I have faith in you all viewers that you can tell that at this stage in the game they've got
그러니까 지금 임요한 선수가요. 이
a small number of SCVs and drones and that's it.
저금의 배로 생각했거든요.
I'm not sure why they were showing the money and the supply for this point in time.
저그의 물량을 감당하기 힘들고
Where's the Chatcraft window?
특징 중에 하나가 바로
Just this
모든
little bit.
멀티 지역을 올라가기 위해서는 언덕 지역을 올라가야 되기 때문에 탱크로서만 돌파가 가능하거든요. 머린 매듭으로 선두
that's fine.
콜로니가 건설되어 있는 입구를 뚫기는 상당히 어려움이 많죠.
네. 자, 임유한 선수가
This is true. This is true, X. It is a little bit of a supply advantage for the Protoss in that sense.
능수능란한 선수 아니겠어요?
예, 그렇죠. 지금 야, 그냥 그 더블 커맨드를 할 수도 있는데 지금은 딱 보니까 커맨드 센터를 딱 지으려고
Oh, okay. So when you do a duo, you're the ADC. Nice.
이런 기분도 있긴 있어요.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
봐라.
I've just only been seeing that you playing
라고 조창우 선수에게
spamming Yasuo on stream.
그러고 나서 조창우 선수 그 정찰해 보니까 조창우 선수
Again, you know, if Protoss weren't in last place in the wins, I might worry about the supply costs, but usually there's not very many Protoss supporters.
이런
So
판단을 순간적으로 한 거죠. 예.
이런 두 선수라면 앞으로의 이번 경기는 정말 중앙에서의 물량
but now that the Zerg supporters have retired in protest,
선수는 또 이
maybe the Protoss will win more. We'll see. We might have to make adjustments later down the line. Maybe that's their ploy. They're gonna tank and throw Chatcraft for a little while, so the Protoss looks too strong, so that we nerf it, and then they'll start playing again. It's all a ploy.
자, 두 번째 커맨드 센터 언덕 위쪽으로 올려서
임요한 선수가
When did they say this game is from? 2001. This game is from 2001, guys.
개인적으로
This is gonna be kind of a lull game, I think, probably.
담담함을 느낀 그런 맵이라고 하네요. 본인
예.
스스로.
이묘한 선수가 그
Sometime in 2023. So you're just gonna save up minerals like Smith until you have 100,000, so that you can just dominate any competition. Alright, so I'm covering up their minerals and stuff because I don't really care about to moving the Chatcraft window, but you can see their supplies. It's kind of cool. This is Boxer. This is Laugh, whoever that is.
임요한 선수 100을 안 넘깁니다.
Yeah, you bought a million Zerglings a couple times, actually.
이건 뭐 적으라는 종족 특성상 저 정도씩 가게 마련이고요.
아카데미 완성됐고.
Do you think I should, if I do like a Chatcraft 2.0, where I do an update, should I reset the win count, do you think?
멀티를 통해서 두 개의 가스를 확보하게 된다면 뮤탈리스크뿐만이 아니고 러커까지 같이 운영할 수가 있기 때문에 더군다나 그 임요한 선수가 더블 커맨드를 구사하고
Start fresh.
언더 아래쪽에서 러커가
공격을
공격
하죠.
가능하거든요. 그런 의미에서 테란이 좀 난감해질 수도 있지 않을까
No.
생각이 듭니다.
Okay.
임요한 선수
That is a lot of Marines.
아래쪽에서 이제
See, this is 2001 Starcraft, guys.
벙커라든지
3 barracks, 20 Marines, no medics, no firebats.
그래도
And now he's making a 4th barracks.
네 개째.
Okay, now he's making medics.
경기 초반에 더블 커맨드 센터 했기 때문에
예, 아무래도 이제 조창우 선수가 특히 그리고
Oh God, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with the. We don't need to have a Kespa, a Chatcraft Kespa coming in and figuring things out. That's actually very true, Rug Monkey. This is actually a really good video quality for 2001.
조창우 선수는 이렇게 생각할 수가 있는데, 예, 그거를 노려가지고 엄청난 수의 머린으로 한번
He has a bunker in his mineral line at his expansion.
추측도 좀 해보고요.
임요한 선수 철저하네요. 그
This is a game. This game is adorable. This game is adorable.
벙커는 비어 있나요?
아, 머린들이 들어갔죠 조금 전에.
러커뿐만이 아니고 뭐
Yeah, this is like some 2008 quality video for this one.
선수는
Pretty surprised actually.
뮤탈리스크 나오자 저글링과 함께 가보는 조창우 선수. 이제부터 필요한 것은
Well, in like 2004, 5, 6. Let's say 2003, 4, 5. Firebats were used almost every game versus Zerg actually. The most common opening in that era, a couple years after this, was to go 2 barracks, make like 5 Marines, and then 2 medics and 2 firebats, and push with that force. It was a very, very common.
그러나 순간적인 판단력 역시 조창우 선수 본선 진출자다운 그런 모습 보여주는데요.
그렇죠. 지금 괜히 많이 시커멓.
Can you imagine if you went back in time and you had build order knowledge from 2022 that you could use in 2001? I feel like if I went back, even if I went back to 1999, I could win a Star League, you know? Even though I'm terrible.
러시에서 임요한 선수가 경기 초반 멀티를 했다라고 하는 것을 깨달은 것이 이제 수학이라면 수학일 수 있겠습니다.
그렇죠. 예, 그러니까 조창우 선수 지금 또 이제 러커 준비하고 있는데요. 예, 러커가 완성되는.
But that would interrupt the evolution of the game.
귀찮게 굴 수가 있는 거죠.
자, 이게 임요한
Must-
선수의 타이밍인데요. 문제는
Keep to the prime directive.
이 타이밍을 조금 늦추면서 시간을 벌 수 있을까라고 하는 것이 중요한데요. 일단은 상대 뮤탈리스크를 파악을 했다면은 사실 뮤탈리스크
But can you do them? Good question. Look at the jacket he's got on. I mean, that's the thing is like, you know, if I went back in time, I could spend a couple months getting good enough to pull off the builds well enough that I could actually win with them. That's what I'm thinking, you know. I don't actually care enough now because if I get that good, if I spent 2 months perfecting a build in Starcraft right now, I would still be F rank because everyone else knows the build too. Like I always think of the triple bunker rush in 2003 when Boxer bunker rushed yellow 3 times in a row, and he just won every single game easily. And but then it got figured out, and so it's just not as powerful anymore. But at the time, the best Zerg in the world couldn't stop it. Anyway, how's it going, UK Sega? How you doing? Sega coming at ya. So now Boxer has pulled ahead in supply. Laugh loses an expansion as well. I don't think it'd be fun to watch me ladder because it would just be painful to watch. I'd be so bad at it. What if you laddered and I coached you live? I don't know how that would work. You know, I might be able to coach someone even better than I could play, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Have you played much StarCraft in recent days, months, weeks, or years? X? I still play a little bit now and again, but my mechanics are never very good.
이묘한 선수, 야, 진짜
What was that?
조창호
A
선수
stop lurker? Or did he just like is this star sense or did he get hit by it?
아, 스탑력 거죠 지금.
올라가는 길목.
He star sensed those lurkers, man.
진짜
He star sensed those lurkers. Well, maybe he's still gonna go up there.
내려본 거 아닌가요?
Those are stop lurkers though. That's a whole mess of stop lurkers right there.
뒤에 수도 있거든요 사실.
직감으로
Macro!
자리에서 스탑럭 할지도 몰라라고 했다면은 정말 이묘한 선수
이건 감각이죠.
예 진짜 도깨비 잡는 귀신이구나라는 소리가 나올
조창호
정도가
선수가
됐어요.
참다 못해서 먼저 보여줍니다.
You have to rush lurker defilers or tanks or storm.
컨트롤에 집중하고
I never did storm for 1v7 comps. I just got a bunch of cannons and then carriers.
잘하면 뭐 뚫을 수도 있기도 있는 거고요.
아, 근데 지금 조창호 선수가 판단이
Storm might be
잘한 것일 수도
a good
있어요.
play, but you have to pay too much attention to the front line to storm.
후속 병력에 의해서 큰일 나기 때문에
그렇죠.
I usually make just carriers and zealots. And if there's ever a problem at the front line, I throw 24 zealots at it.
계속해서 이 라인을 그 수비
Just rally. Actually, I just rally a lot of zealots to the front of the cannons.
선수 신예인데 온게임 스타 리그 본선 첫 경기
I haven't played Starcraft in 4.5.3 years.
잘 해주고 있는 건데요.
Well, of course you're still good at it.
까지 됐으면은 테란이 뭐 진짜 미사일 터렛 하나 파괴된 거, 그나마 뮤타 하나 잡으면서 파괴됐잖아요. 그거 말고는 본진이고 멀티고 아무런 게릴라전을 당하지 않았거든요.
M to the old,
그리고 테란이 게스면 언덕
M to the OLE trap.
미네랄 멀티, 평야 지역에는 미네랄 멀티.
You may be mistaking me for a certain husky.
가만히 놔두면 안 되지 않나요?
How's it going, Pharaoh Wizard?
하는데요.
자, 러커 히다리스크. 자, 러커 바로 공격 뒤로 뺍니다.
Welcome.
탱크.
Welcome in. How are you doing?
아, 탱크는 모두 잡았습니다. 자, 다시 러커 전진 공격.
Muta, Lurker, Hydra, A move.
아, 제가 보기에는 이거는
Some skill for StarCraft does stick around. I mean, like, it's amazing in one sense, but it's also like, you know, if you played thousands of games, certain amounts of skill are going to stick no matter what. I haven't played the saxophone in
입구 쪽까지 밀어붙여봅니다.
네, 어떻게 보면
regularly in like 15 years, maybe 20. But I can still do the fingerings because I just, for so many years, I played it so much.
테란이 SCV를 내보내서 상대 병력 정도를 체크를 하거든요.
네, 커맨센터 공격.
글쎄요. 그러나
Yeah, he deleted his whole channel.
병력을 소모해서 커맨 센터를
He still does stuff on YouTube though. He just does normal like vlogging and YouTubing stuff rather than gaming stuff.
저그 입장에서도 과히 성공은 아니다라는 생각이 들거든요.
자, 이 다음 스토리가 궁금한데요. 이 다음 스토리.
지금 어느 정도 그 상대
I can still casually hit A every season without a lot of time invested? Really?
업그레이드가 중요하다는 거 지금 실험했을 겁니다.
That's impressive, dude. That's actually really impressive. See, I would have had to have ever had that much skill in the first place for it to stick around. I never had that much skill at all, so I was like, you know.
스페이스를 보다 많이 확보를 하고요. 그리고 탱크의 숫자 좀 더 보강해서 어느 정도 갖췄다고 생각할 때
A today is like C on old iCup?
그러니까 제가
Really?
말씀드렸던 것이 이거거든요.
컴세 스테이션으로 러커의 위치 확인하면서
예.
공격.
테란이 지금 배럭이
I never hit C on iCup. Well, I never really played on iCup, but
유닛들 뭐
I think if I'd really put my mind to it, I might have been able to get low C on iCup, but I never really played. I never laddered that much. In terms of ability, yeah, but the relative ability though, isn't like everyone just really good at StarCraft now, or they don't play, kind of?
간의 업그레이드 차이가 좀 많이 나는
I don't know.
조창호 선수가 아무래도 야 이렇게까지 많은 병력
That was cute. It was a cute little sort of pseudo early attempt at a lurker egg stop.
선수 5시 쪽에 고립돼 있던 마린 메딕 이용해서 5시 언덕 쪽에 조창훈 선수의 멀티.
You've only played 1v1 3 times?
예, 그래서 이제 조창호 선수도 그 에볼루션 챔버
To give people the feeling they're good? Oh, okay.
쫓아가려고 하는 거죠.
지금 조창호
Interesting.
것은 중앙에서의 힘
So now anyone can get B.
어떤 러커나
A lot of people can get A.
작전 한번 구사해서
But there's still a down. It still goes down to D rank, right, or something, or does it even go to F? How have you've only ever played 1v1 3 times?
모두 처리했습니다. 임용환.
I played a lot of 1v1 in college. I haven't played 1v1. I haven't played 1v1 in many years, but I played a lot before, like in college and stuff. And then I mostly played BGH games with friends after college, so I haven't played 1v1s in a long, long time. To the 4-pool challenge, where you just 4-pool every game to see how high you can get? That sounds like fun. Excuse me. Makes you nervous? I guess I get that. I get that. I don't know the answer to that, unfortunately, except, you know, just don't care. But I've gotten that too. I've gotten a bit of that nervousness, because I did do a little bit of try hard in Starcraft too. I did some try hard in Starcraft too, where I actually really laddered and practiced and tried to get a decent rank in Starcraft too. And I did pretty well, actually. The highest I got in Starcraft 2 was Diamond 5. I barely hit Diamond. But that was early on in the release when Diamond was the highest. So Diamond 1 was like the highest level you could get, and I got to Diamond 5 at that point in time. So I feel pretty proud of that. But then once I hit that, I kind of lost my motivation because I hit my goal, and then I didn't play as much, and I lost ability, and yeah, so. Boxer's winning by a little bit now. Again, Boxer, laugh. Boxer, laugh. He's ahead by 50 supply. Diamond 5 is like Bronze 5 now? Brood War, I mostly have just played random over the years. I play all the races. When there was a moment where I focused a little bit and tried to learn some builds in Brood War, I played Zerg, and I also played Zerg in Starcraft too. But when I play Brood War nowadays, I almost 100% of the time play random, because I just don't care. Because I just like playing all 3 races. Most of the time it's versus comps or something anyway, so. The only times I don't play random are when I specifically am trying to beat like a 1v7 comps with a certain race or something like that. Build what you think is cool. Wait a minute, X, hold on a second here. Wait, hold on, wait. Are you allowed to have fun playing games? I don't think that. I think that's against the rules, dude. I think the police come and get you if you try and have fun playing games. You have to win. You don't play for fun. You have to win only. That's the only reason to do a game. Yeah, I kind of have like pseudo builds in StarCraft, but I usually just wing it for the most part. The very early build, you know, I'll do pretty much similar a lot of the time, 12 hatch or whatever. I actually have a lot of builds that I do specifically on BGH against comps, because it's just what I play a lot of, but... The NFL? Pseudo builds, yeah. Like some people, like, because I guess like a build is like you have it mapped out for a certain timing or something like that, right? I have like an opener planned out a lot of times, or that I just kind of am used to doing. But I mean, like, you also don't need a build to do the same thing, because like you build, you know, you build probes until you have enough money for a pylon, and then you build a pylon. And then you keep building probes until you have enough money for a gateway, and then you build the gateway. Like, that's, I don't know if that counts as a build, even though that's like normally what you do, you know? Is that called a build? I don't know. Well, Boxer was winning pretty hard, but he's getting a little bit wrecked here and there now.
야, 조창호 선수 만만치 않은데요.
You need that one more unit at the 20-minute mark. This Hydralisk just walked all the way into his base. What is this happening?
갓 생산된 탱크 3기, 4기.
5기네요.
Imagine if that one Hydralisk was like 20 Hydralisks. Or 20 Zerglings.
일단 병력을 잡는데
He literally just walked this Hydralisk up through the front door, past the empty bunkers, into the main.
멀티 한 군데를 밀었고 지금 이 병력들 이묘한 선수의 지금 이 병력들만 잡으면은 많이 조창호 선수 쪽으로 경기가 온다 이거죠.
임야한 선수 그 중앙 위쪽의 보라색은 임야한 선수의 병력이
What time is it?
아니에요.
I've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
뒤에서 조창호 선수의 병력이 따라오고 있습니다.
아 이거는
조창호 선수의 멀티 지역을 또
I'm tired.
거네요.
자, 뒤쪽에서 조창호 선수.
I'm tired.
거리를 줬어요.
이 병력 잡히고 나면 바로 또 한 번의 포탄이랑 강한
I'm always tired though. I don't know why I always say that. Should go without saying.
자, 이거 조창호 선수 찬스인데요.
This is so far back in Starcraft history that this is when Hydralisks were used versus Terran.
동시에 두 군데
Stop streaming. You want to go bed? Okay.
날아갔거든요.
야, 대단합니다. 이현
참,
선수.
지금 선수 난타전이네요.
조금 전에 보면
You know,
이묘한 선수가 평소 이묘한의 그
you could just go to bed
아니네 왜 저러지 하는 생각을 제가 잠깐 했어요.
and just listen to me in your sleep and then just dream about the stream.
자, 드랍시 못 태우죠.
Dream about Starcraft.
이렇게 된다면 임야한 선수도 목적을 이루었죠. 상대 자원줄을 끊는데 성공을 했죠. 지금 현재.
Then I could start giving subliminal messages.
와도 무방하겠는데요.
자, 경기는 이렇게 흘러갑니다. 자, 이것이 대회전.
Get your vitamin B12. Is that what you get when you sleep? Wait, that's interesting. Wait, is my chat broken? Chat's broken, isn't it?
경기 내용도 경기 내용이고 조창호 선수 배짱이
Don't tell me what to. Wait, aren't you telling me what to do when you're telling me not to tell you what to do? Don't tell me what to do with telling me not to tell you what to do. That chat's broken. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Oh, wait. It's back. Apparently, it just decided to skip several. And maybe it got upset that it was cursing. You were cursing at me, and it was like, I'm not gonna show that. You go to bed.
11시 쪽 언덕 쪽에
Oh, it's time for some Guardians. Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. That's a long name. I have not played that game. Is it old or is it new?
노멀티에서도 엄청나게 병력 뽑아낼 수 있는 게 테란이다.
Hey. Yeah, I like him a lot too.
하나만 있어도 테란은 진짜 병력
I got this shirt at their live show
조창호 선수 지금 현재 상황입니다.
조창호 선수
several years ago now. I guess it was like 5 or 6 years ago? Or maybe it was 3 or 4 years ago? I've seen them live a few times, that's why I'm not remembering. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Floggy Molly. They rock. They rock pretty hard. And the Guardians killed how many Marines? 3 or 4? Before they got raided and stem killed?
거기에 들어간 적의 자원이란 거는 이루 말할 수 없는 양이거든요. 그리고
Oh, nice.
굳이 가디언을 선택해서
Still the counter Guardians in 2001, yeah. I guess it always has been.
쪽타 역할로 쓰면 쓰는 거지.
I think I saw them in 2015 also in LA though. It might have been the same tour.
03 방이 이렇게 업그레이드가 돼 있는 상황이고.
I don't remember if it was 2015 or
그러니까 스파이어에서의 업그레이드는 거의 전혀 안 돼 있는 상황이었단 말이에요.
was it 2015 when I saw them or 2016?
상대 사실 못하는 상황이 되는 거예요.
I think it was 2016 actually.
지금 저 병력뿐만이 아니고 지금 대기하고 있는 병력이 어마어마합니다. 지금 임현 선수.
And actually the reason I remember is because I saw them with this woman that I was dating who I really never should have dated, but I remember I was dating her when I was not teaching anymore, which is a long story. Anyway, there's the GG. Wait, who won? Boxer won, right? Yeah. H Love Will or something like that. H Love We. H Love W2. I don't know who this is. Laugh. I don't know who the hell this person is, even though he's got 3 names. Anyway, it was interesting. It's interesting to sometimes to go back and look at the old 2001 games, but it's usually not They're usually so slow. The games are always so long. Because they just didn't know how to play the game yet, which is, you know, interesting. Yeah, that relationship was a good learning experience for me, for sure. Because she was not, like, mean or anything like that, but... Oh, this is an ace match. Now I guess we did, that was some ZVT that we just finally got to watch, but... Oh, this is, wait, this is, oh, this is effort versus, yeah, ZVP. We still haven't watched any ZVP yet. It was a good learning experience because she wasn't mean or anything like that, but she just wasn't really, like, you know, she wasn't good to me either. And it taught me to, like, not put up with that, I guess. I've been in a few different relationships, or I dated a few different people that, like, I just kind of, they just didn't treat me that well, and I was kind of okay with it. And it was basically just like after that other woman that I saw flogging Molly with, it was just like, done. I'm not gonna do that anymore. And I haven't really dated anyone since then, so except for one person who was a whole different long story. But did I ever heard? No, not quite that level of toxicity. No. That woman I dated when I saw flogging Molly, she had like commitment issues. She didn't want to be in a relationship. And anytime anything started to feel like we were getting close, she would dump me. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks. And then she'd come back and be like, oh, JK, let's date again, but just not as seriously. And I'm like, okay, you know, sometimes it takes time to grow seriousness, sure. And then we would get a little bit more close and she would dump me again. It just happened like 6 times before I was like, wait a minute, this is really crappy. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. There's so many different cultural things around gender roles and stuff like that that can get in the way. That's too bad though, man. Anyone being abusive in a relationship anyways sucks. I luckily have basically dodged that, but I've had friends that have dealt with mostly emotional abuse, but sometimes physical abuse, and it's just really hard to learn about that stuff. But anyway, if that ever happens to you, get some help. There's ways to get help for that. Anyway, what's up, Danny Pizza Hut? Came in at a little bit of a weird time in the conversation, but we are watching some cool Starcraft. One of the best games ever made, for sure. Some people might say the best game. Did I tell you about that one, X? I think I did. Yeah, that one. Yeah, she was something else. And you know, the thing is she treated me like that because she had her own issues, because she had her own history that I'm not at liberty to talk about, that, you know, have trust issues herself, so. By a Marine. I don't think Danny has enough. If you follow, you get channel points. I'm not even trying to like bait anyone, but like if you follow, you get enough channel points for Marine. That one guy doesn't stand a chance. You played it on 64? Hey, speaking of which, welcome V Frism and Danny. Right now I'm in a place where I have gotten so sick of the frustration of trying unsuccessfully to date that I'm kind of just taking some time off, basically. And I'm kind of like, alright, you know what? I need to have a moletrap training montage and just not get distracted by stuff like that. You know, if something comes along, I might be interested, but like, I'm not trying Just trying to do my own stuff right now, except I'm failing at that also, so that's a whole other issue, but anyway. Apparently it's philosophical time for moletrap to ramble about his life right now, but we can get back to talking about Starcraft. Get a hobby like commentating Starcraft? Yeah, you know what? I have a little bit of experience with this particular hobby, and I can tell you, casting Starcraft is not the way to meet people romantically. There's no, especially, and this is gonna sound sexist, but I'll explain. Especially not women, because there's population of people that watch Starcraft is so male dominated. Women do play Starcraft, it's true, but the percentage is very low. It's true. I mean, you know, I'm just talking about meeting a romantic partner via Starcraft casting is not the way to go. There are more than statistics show? I mean, there has to be more than statistics show, because on YouTube, my demographic analysis on YouTube says 100% of my viewers are men. And that can't quite be right, but yeah. Six Zealots did nothing. I mean, it's unfortunate that a lot of women don't mention that they're women because they get shit for it, and that's too bad also. Who needs a girlfriend when you have 350 APM? Oh, man. I never played Overwatch, actually. I've never played a single game of Overwatch. I actually don't even know, is Overwatch free? When Overwatch came out, I was just not really gaming much, and I never got into it. Maybe I should try out Overwatch 2, it might be fun. I got a little bit soured on team games, though, from the toxicity I experienced in League of Legends sometimes. Those Scourge are just chilling as the Corsair flies right by. Oh, you have to pay for Overwatch? Yeah, okay, I probably won't. Probably won't bother, but we'll see. I do like some shooters, actually. What I'm probably going to be doing, and I know I've said this like a few times recently, but it's going to happen, is I'm going to get back into Tarkov's. Escape from Tarkov, probably pretty soon. And actually, see that? That's my Tarkov box right there in that box. So I'm going to set it up probably this week. I have a work project that I'm kind of working on this week, but after that's done, I'm going to get back into Tarkov. You have 75 million gold in WoW? Wait, can you buy Blizzard games with WoW gold? You could use in-game currency to buy actual gaming products? Is that... I didn't know that. Oh, here he goes. He's going in. The SimCity is strong, though. I'm actually surprised he didn't go in farther on that. The hottest game ever. Raid? No! No, not Raid! I'm happy to say that that even though you're joking, I'm not tempted at all. Like, nothing about me is like, oh yeah, I could go for a little Raid right now. I've left it in the past emotionally, and that's good. You bought multiple games. That's cool. Oh, maybe. I mean, but the thing is, I feel like I might just like try Overwatch 2 and then just like not play it anymore. And I don't want to like waste your money or whatever. If women don't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy. I used to watch a little bit of the Red Green Show. It was a kind of a fun show. Maybe I should see if that's streaming anywhere. It might be a little dated though. Tarkov is a good game to meet women? Really? if you can't handle Fortnite. Fortnite just doesn't appeal to me. Although, that said, I have never played it. I might enjoy it if I played it. But the thing is, so I have this weird... I don't know if it's weird, actually, but I have this quirk about me that I am automatically opposed to anything that's popular. It's some sort of rebelliousness in my brain that I don't like to do anything that's popular, even if I will enjoy it. Right? I probably would have loved to read Harry Potter, but I never did because it was so popular that I just couldn't bring myself to try it, you know? So, Fortnite is too popular for me to want to play it. YouTube has the entire series of Red Green? Oh, okay. Yeah, 1080p is too popular for me. I have to go with 480p gaming. Now, the only reason why I might consider doing playing Fortnite, is because they recently got rid of the building. Or do they have two versions now? Did they completely change it and they got rid of building? Or are there two versions, building Fortnite and non-building Fortnite? Because, yeah, I've seen people do the building spam stuff on Fortnite, and I 100% do not want to play that. That is just not something I'm interested in doing. The game everyone is shitting on, Raid? No! Pepe hands. There's too many pixels, not enough pixels, I couldn't see the supply, but I think Jongbi had 130 supply there. No, I was able to run Tarkov. I actually streamed Tarkov a little bit, I think. Or maybe I just ran it. No, I streamed Tarkov like for a day or two. And my computer handled it. My other PC is pretty strong. Both my PCs are relatively strong. They're not top of the line, but they're strong. They copy too much to Apex Legends? Wait, what? I thought Fortnite was before Apex Legends. Yeah, these Corsairs are wrecking. They're almost dead, though. Oh! There goes the shuttle, though. They slowly whittled down the Corsairs. I think I might enjoy, what's the BR? Isn't there like a COD BR or something like that? I don't remember what it's called. He just can't break that SimCity. Well, he doesn't want to break it. He probably could if he wanted to. Yeah, Warzone. I think I might enjoy Warzone. I guess I don't know. The thing is, I used to like Quake 3. So maybe I might like a more twitchy BR like Apex, or well, Apex can be twitchy. It can be strategic too, I guess, but on paper it's great. It feels shallow after a few hours. Oh, okay, interesting. I really wanted to play PUBG for a while. That looked really entertaining. But my computer couldn't handle it. I actually bought PUBG, downloaded it, ran it. My computer couldn't handle it, so I had to refund it. And then I kind of got over it. And then I upgraded my computer, so I probably could run it now. But my interest is gone now. So. Rocket launcher jetpack. That's all you're looking for. What did I just saw someone recently playing a jetpack character with a rocket launcher on another game, like a new game that came out recently. I don't remember what that was though. Yeah, that's the thing is PUBG seemed like a pretty intense experience, but I feel like Tarkov is probably going to be presenting me with some similar dynamics of what I'm looking for there. Like I like the hiding and feeling tense and popping out and like that kind of stuff feels like unique to like PUBG in the BRs. The rest of the BRs are too fast paced and you don't get a lot of that strategery, I feel like. But you do get that in Tarkov. And I already own Tarkov and I know Tarkov a little bit, so. Tarkov is the only game I've ever played that has made me go like and like actually like, you know, hit my chair, like be really frustrated. Which is maybe why I stopped playing it a little bit, but I don't think I think I'll take it less seriously if I play it again. The ultimate shooter. Yeah, it feels like the gunplay and the gameplay and just like the strategery and everything in Tarkov is just kind of unmatched. It just, as far as like the pace and like, I don't know. Yeah. Everything else is too fast to be. Roll it back. Did I miss something? I haven't been paying too much attention to the game. To be honest. I like have been paying attention, but like, are you talking about the storm drop? I saw the storm drop. I was just like kind of in the middle of the sentence, though. I didn't comment on it. This one? Yeah, that was like 12 drones there. The thing is, I actually don't like some of the depth of Tarkov. The amount of like, you have to like memorize all this stuff about the ergo and the like statistics on all these different parts and building guns, the pimping out guns with certain stats and the prices. I don't know, like all that stuff I'm not really that big of a fan of actually. Starcraft slower paced? I don't know about that one. So that's just something I don't really like about Tarkov that much. Is having to figure all that crap out. Having to like know about the ammo types and like, so like memorizing that much information just to be able to like make basic strategic decisions, you know? But once you get some of that knowledge, then it's okay. But I don't know. I was thinking about looking at Marauders. X, have you seen Marauders? If you guys don't know, Marauders is like a new... It's basically a copy of Tarkov. It's like Space Tarkov. And it's simplified. You can still modify guns and armor and stuff like that, but it's like a much simplified version, so you don't have to build you don't have to do every single part of the gun realistically putting it together in order. Like, you could just be like, I'm gonna add this. It's kind of more like PUBG, where it's like you can add a suppressor, or you can add a muzzle thing, or whatever. Here he goes. Oh, he dropped off the Templar. He got one storm off. 4 drones. Probably not worth, but... I think Marauders is early access right now, but it's getting a little bit of hype because a lot of the Tarkov people were like kind of sick of Tarkov. And so everyone was like, maybe this is going to be the new Tarkov. Is he going to storm his own probes to kill the Zerg? Not quite. I think there's a hideout in... Well, Marauders... Actually, no, Marauders... I think it has like a very bare bones version of the hideout. It's not quite the same thing where you're managing all kinds of crap and crafting and everything like that, but you can do some crafting in Marauders. And you like store your gear in a stash in Marauders and stuff like that. But it's a simplified version, you know. If you're not tightening the screws and oiling the springs, you're not into it. I mean, I think if it wasn't so much of it, I could get into Tarkov's modding system, weapon modding system, because then you can like really pimp out, you know, like trying to get the stats you want with the stuff like that. But the thing that I don't like about it is that it's basically just pay to win. Like if you pay more in-game money, you just get the better attachments and your gun is better. And like that's kind of like, I don't know. There's not as much strategy around that, I think.
지금 한타에서 한 번에 확 이겨버리는 것이 아니라면은 단순 소모전으로 가서 그냥 무조건 지는 거예요. 너무 덥죠. 자, 리버가 과연 도움이 될 수 있을까요? 리버가 저 많아요. 울트라 잡을 수 있을까요? 아,
If it was just a matter, maybe I would like it more, and this is completely not Tarkov, but this is just like a random thought, I guess. If it was like the weapon modding system was like different items, different attachments had like trade-offs. Like you get some ergo, but you lose some recoil control or something like that, and you had to like combine things in a way that got the effect that you wanted and minimize this and kind of didn't really have that much, and you know, that might be fun for me. But instead it's just like, oh, you just pay 1,000,000 rubles to have the best gun. Yeah, that's true. That is something that's nice about it. And that's what I usually I've only played one wipe of Tarkov, and when I did, like I kind of got to a sort of a mid-game area, and that's kind of what I would do is I would, you know, I got barely to the point where I could get like an MP5 with AP ammo, and that was good enough that if I got the drop on someone and I put 15 bullets into them before they shot me, I could win a fight, you know? And that was kind of fun. I felt like I wasn't completely outgunned all the time, but at the same time... Ooh, bye-bye shuttle. That's his main. Zhang be going for the throat. Oh, that's true, actually, yeah, shotguns are good. But again, like, you know, still though, if someone has level 6 armor and you don't buy AP 20 shotgun ammo, you just lose. Well, maybe I just don't know enough about the game to grasp that X in order to appreciate it. But in my experience, and I watch a lot of Tarkov. I don't play it. I haven't played it in a while, but I watch it every day, actually. It's my main game that I watch on Twitch, actually. I still see a lot of instances where more money does equal stronger. You know, players that are really, really good go on stream and they'll lose a fight and they'll be like, oh, he had an ult and an X grid, so I just didn't kill him. So GG. Although, yes, you're right. Like, ult and hex grid makes you slow and deaf, but still, when it came down to the fight, the guy with the ult and the hex grid that he spent 1,000,000 rubles on won the fight. So. One of the things that's good, and there's no way for them to really control this, it's just an interesting byproduct, is that there's always people at different stages in Tarkov too. So like, if I go in and I'm mid-game and I have this MP5, I could come up against a Chad with a 1,000,000 ruble gear set, but I also could encounter someone that's out there just like, I also just, you know, sometimes you encounter people that have no gear and you dominate them too, and you know, you never know who you're going to come up against, which is kind of cool. A ranking system would ruin Tarkov because there wouldn't be that dynamicness about who you encounter. Talking about your sacks being better if you have attachments which lets you win? What? Damn it, he's got the best reads! His pads are too expensive, he just wins the saxophone competition. He's trying to distance mine, and these 3 Zerglings are gonna upset his entire distance mining operation. Okay, the Archon protect.
됐어요. 김정은 선수 병력이 합류됐거든요. 싸우겠다는 얘기입니다. 이제는요. 무시무시한 병력입니다.
Yeah, I ran a lot of 153 shotguns actually. Those are great because you can pay not very much to get an extended magazine for them, and then they actually have a pretty good amount of damage output, pretty short time. Oh man, there's the end. Overwhelmed by cows. GG. Dude, this victory song is just in my head permanently. Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, flechettes, technically, like, it's supposed to be a really good ammo type. I used to buy that because it was pretty cheap, and I was like, oh, I'm getting good ammo for cheap, and I've got the shotgun for cheap. This is good. And then, like, flechettes just doesn't work against higher armor or at distance, and someone with AP-20 is going to win. Eventually, I mean, AP-20 isn't that expensive either, so compared to buying bullets for a machine gun of some kind, or a rifle, I mean. You like avoiding or outsmarting players and getting out. Okay. I mean, some of the tasks that you do are like, go kill 20 players, so you kind of have to like do some PvP, right? All right, let's see. How long have I been streaming for? Maybe we'll do one more game. One more game. What should we do for our last game? I had this pulled up earlier because it sounded fun. Unless there's any last minute requests. Wow, look at this game. Whatever happened in this game before this game? This was crazy. Look at this situation on the replay. This is an insane ZVP apparently that happened before this one. Which means it must have been best because it looks like all kill format, so best probably played against the Zerg before this. Let's see, where's the start of the game? Is this the start of the game? Yeah, or that Evanescence song, yeah.
이거 분명히 노리고 나온 겁니다. 테란이 나올 만한 맵 패치에 노리고 나온 게 도재욱 선수고요. 하지만 이 벨트웨이라는 맵 자체가
You just don't do the tasks.
없는 게 사실 테란 입장이고 별로 겁을 먹을 게 현재까지
That's funny. You just stop doing them. I feel like, I don't know, I guess like, but then what are you doing? Are you just collecting gear? Is that what's fun for you? Is just getting more stuff, just getting more money? So I feel like the tasks are like an objective. I kind of want an objective to go for, right? Otherwise, it's just like, what's the point? You just go in and get more gear, so you can get more gear, so you can get more gear, so you can get more gear. I don't know. I feel like they're. You've never done a Jaeger quest? What the hell? Here, it's funny actually. So the one wipe I played, I didn't do Jaeger for a long time because the quest to get Jaeger is called an introduction or something like that, and so I thought it was like, this is the demo quest, or like this is the tutorial, and I just like never did it. And then I got like so far into it and I realized like, wait, what is this? Oh, this is a quest to I was like, how am I I thought Jaeger just got unlocked by like getting to a certain level or something like that, and I was waiting for it to happen, and then one day I was like, oh, I just never did this level 1 quest to unlock him. I'm an idiot. Cheap gear on factory? That could be fun. You don't use the flea market. Oh. Do you play hardcore? X? Like according to like the Pistilli rules or something like that? Or are you just like for fun, you just like not to, you just don't want to mess with the market, you just play your own way? Hide behind Bunky, fat head. Maybe I'll stay for one more. Alright. We're gonna do, at the end of this game, we'll do a Chatcraft and we'll call it a night. So I do have some work I need to try and do. Am I gonna actually do the work this evening? Questionable. But I'm gonna at least try to. It's just your style. Okay. Cool. So what is it that you usually go for? You just like going in, getting stuff and getting out and just trying to get more loot? Or do you like work towards trying to build up your hideout to max or something like that? People are embarrassed to show their faces much anymore. Are you talking about in the modern day? I guess I haven't seen any modern games. I started watching Starcraft again when COVID hit, when they stopped having in-person games. So I don't know how that goes actually. This game is from 2011 that we're watching right now, and it's not. It's actually Mind versus Best, so I gotta change the names. Going for fence rep and playing scav only. I don't know if you've played it recently, Antigua, but there's they've changed that a bit recently. Right, Kiba? Or what is it, Kaiba? So recent. This is 10 years after the other game that we watched with Boxer earlier from 2001. This is 10 years later. Yes, because now they have scav rep, so it's actually kind of a little bit more strategic to like be a scav, and like your scav rep helps you with other stuff, and I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I don't know the details of it, to be honest, but running out of food, go get food. Okay, cool. Yeah. Fair enough. That sounds fun. Yeah, scavs are kind of like loot boxes, aren't they, actually? They're like loot boxes, because when you spawn into the scav, you don't know what you're gonna get. You could spawn in with absolute crap, or you could spawn in with a red keycard. You never know. And then it's like, if you have something good, you gotta survive to actually keep that loot. That's interesting, yeah. X, I don't know if you saw that they did an event. I might have mentioned this already, actually, but they did an event a couple weeks ago where they took away the flea market. They took away the flea market from everyone in the game. It was gone. And so everyone had to do that. Everyone had to do that. If they wanted something, they had to go in and find it somewhere, or they had to take it off of an opponent. Which I thought was a really interesting thing. Apparently everyone hated it. Everyone's such a big crybaby about it. They're like, I can't do anything without buying the best ammo and gun every single raid. Yeah. Just to lose the money. Scarcity and vulnerability are fun. Yeah. I kind of like that concept. Oh wait, so you spawn with better gear when you have higher scav rep now? I forgot the name of this map. I casted a game on this map recently. Beltway. Beltway. It's supposed to be like a highway or a racetrack or something like that. It's a weird map for sure. The general insurance? What the hell's a general insurance gun? I don't understand. Oh, it's a shotgun. No one can fit it in their pack? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's an insurance gun because no one will ever take it because they can't actually take it with them. See, I usually just put that in my secondary slot for my second gun. A map for babies? What?
멀티하면서 9시 멀티하고 아예 자원전 위치가 대각이다 보니까
You had too much money? I mean, can't you just delete the money at that point? You know what I would do if I wanted to delete money? This is what I would do. I would create I would go on the flea market or something, you know, whatever, go off someplace and buy some expensive stuff. Like fill a backpack with 10 GPUs. And then go in and like plant it somewhere. Just so that someone will just get like the biggest surprise of their life and find this big loot box and be like, what? Why is there a backpack with 10 GPUs? What's going on here?
가스 멀티보다는 어차피 수비와 공격이 동시에 될 수 있는 그냥 언덕 멀티를 가겠다라면서 이 벨트웨이에서 프로토스가 가장 테란을 상대할 때
Seems meh, but yeah, then you're at least like you're creating a experience for someone. I don't know. I saw someone once. It was a streamer, so maybe he knew she was a streamer or something like that. But he just walked up and dropped his sick case full of keys. Just like here. And then just peaced out. Didn't even like stay for a thank you, just like ran off. Yeah, I think you're right. Just deleting it wouldn't really be like that satisfying, but if you could do something with it, like go in and try and VoIP Timmies, right? People that are new at the game and just drop them like drop them a nice kit or something if they're friendly. Yeah, you would hate it, but most people would be like thrilled. Because for me, I got frustrated at not having money when I played because I was trying to do the tasks, but the tasks are much easier. Or maybe not easier isn't the best word for it, because I don't mind a challenge, but like I felt like without money to go in, to have kits to go in and do stuff, I couldn't do the tasks, and it was like, I don't know. Anyway, either way though, I've been watching a lot of Tarkov, and I think I might enjoy it more playing it again, because I think I would just focus kind of more on just going in for raids and seeing how it was and having some stuff. Hey, G5, what's going on, man? How are you doing? G5 coming in with a Zealot purchase as well. It's good to see you. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. I'm alright. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Had a bit of a rough week last week, and so compared to last week, I'm doing great. We've been talking about any game other than Starcraft for like the last half an hour, I just realized. Election season's coming up. Are you gonna run for anything this time? Throw flashbangs at them for an hour? No? Okay. That's probably for the best. That would be funny as heck. Just trap someone in Kiba. Super high armor and run around and stab people? That'd be fun. Carriers in the house. Wait, he's going 3 Stargate carriers actually. You usually just see the 2. Just the 2 Stargates. How many bases does he have? He only has 4 bases? I guess that's enough. That's enough for 3 Stargates. Carrier has arrived. And Foxhole, the war is almost over. You should get in when War 92 starts. How long are the wars in that game? And do you have to play it a lot to contribute to that game? Because I probably wouldn't be able to play it super often. So like, if it's one of those games where you kind of have to play like every day or something, I don't know if I'd be good with that. Yeah. Okay. 20-something days. That's not too bad. It's a good little chunk of time.
이제 또 캐리어만 나오면 수비할 수 있다는 계산 하에 또 저 지역에 센터 지역에 멀티를 좀 한 것으로 보이네요.
네. 자, 그런데 박성규 상대 이제 5캐리어 지켰거든요. 언제 나가죠? 뭔가 해야 될 거 아닙니까?
4 carriers. Does he know he has carriers? Okay, yeah, he's got Goliaths out. He's got Goliaths out.
도적 선수의 지상군도 맞기 때문에 그냥 센터 쪽에 자리 잡고 시즈보드 한 다음에 센터 미네랄 멀티 2번.
I'm gonna look it up on Steam right now. Maybe I'll wishlist it, and if it goes on sale or something like that.
그렇죠. 센터에서 싸운 다음에 그런 다음에
It's not that expensive though, actually, is it? I remember looked before, isn't it like $20 or something?
이미 뭐 꽉 찼을 거예요. 그래서 한번 싸워주고 싶은 상황인데 그래도 지금 테란이 자리 잡고
Foxhole, $30. Oh, it's early access.
일단 그 캐리어 뿌리고 싸우겠다는 거죠.
자, 일단 프로토스 지상군이 노비라는 부분이 좀 부담이에요. 반대로 메카닉은 뭐 1-1업인데
They do all the hard work. It's terrible for Terran to attack top left to bottom right. The tank's attack angle is 180 degrees backwards. What? I mean, don't they just point where they're firing? I'm confused. Made this video a few years ago, mainly still relevant. Am I about to get rickrolled? Oh, this is Foxhole. Oh, wait, why is it... Wait, you put out a video in 2018 and it's still in early access today? What the heck? Why is it still in early access? This, I mean, I say that after we just got done talking about Tarkov, which is still in early access after like 7 years or something. Where's the carriers? There they are. He's got quite a bit of carriers, actually. Has to rotate to fire and there's a delay. I guess I never realized that. I thought they just kind of like instantly rotated or whatever. I thought they always just like when they fired, they like popped over to the right direction.
그리고 박성균의 일부 전진 부대가 지금 순회공연을 하고 있어요. 얘네가 거의 끝까지 나가고 있습니다. 예비대는 뒤에 있는데도.
벨트웨이가 왜 있느냐? 이렇게 지상군으로 쭉 가게 되면은 캐리어
몸통 맞으면 캐리어 몸통 맞아요.
Alright, I should watch the Foxhole video later, because there's a Starcraft game in front of me, sorry. Even take mode has a delay? I never realized that somehow. I did not know. TIL, today I learned. How is it? I say this so often, but it's amazing to me that after playing this game for 25 years or some crap, I still learn new stuff about it. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge an arc-light cannon shell. What's GAAS? Is that like free quality control, basically? They know the game inside and out. True, I guess they would, wouldn't they? Because they're having to pimp the numbers. Have a good night, X. Thank you for coming by. Always a pleasure. I hope you get some good good sleep. And yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna be installing Tarkov probably this week if you want to play. Although it's coming up on Wipe pretty soon, but I think that's actually good because then I can spend like a month or two, at least a few weeks, kind of getting used to the game again before it wipes from scratch. So. From the Schnail? Yes, from Schnail Skate. That's awesome. Today I learned about Starcraft. Oh, it's a high. Okay, I didn't realize it was a person waving like with a big head. I couldn't tell what that emote was. It looked like a squirrel or a chipmunk for a minute. Whatever that white thing is, it's like a shirt. I thought it was like teeth. Carriers, man, once you get them, they can't win. I think was it you and who was it? Someone tried to convince me like a few months ago to cast some AI games, and I looked into it and I bookmarked it, or I opened up a tab and I was gonna do something with it, and then I just like never got around to it, and then I lost the links. I wonder if I still have them in like my Twitch whispers or something like that. No, it doesn't look like it. I think someone told me in chat. I mean, the carriers are doing work, but I don't know what's gonna happen in this game, to be honest. Mind has a lot of the map right now. Well, although if he loses the space, that's pretty bad. That's the AI ladder. You can download replays. Okay. Because I mean, I probably don't want to do too much of that stuff, honestly, but I thought it would be a fun little, like, I want to bookmark this so I can... Yeah, this is what someone showed me before. Only one bot is S rank? It's amazing. I thought there were more bots that were kind of a similar level at the top there. Although Stardust has a better win rate, but a lower rank. What does that mean? Why is Stardust have a lower rank, ladder rank, but a higher win rate and a higher ELO than Crasio? Make him 1v1 Crasio? I would get destroyed, I'm sure. Ooh, we lost the carrier. He just doesn't have enough Goliaths, though. Now, is Crasio, is that like... Is that a computer somewhere that, like, that computer is playing games? Or is it, like, something that's been uploaded so, like, anyone can play against Crasio at any time because it's, like, it'll just run a script against you or something like that? MMRVH's estimate of bots versus humans. Oh, okay, okay. Or do you actually have to, like, 1v1 against a certain computer that is running Crasio? Or is Crasio just like constantly spamming games on the ladder all the time and you just have to run into him? Is that even legal? Is it only on a certain ladder that where the AIs play, or do they actually just play on like the BattleNet ladder? Oh, okay, okay, okay.
네, 그래도 이거 한번 버텨내고 다시 한번 9시 볼트를 해야지 겨우 이길 수 있는 방송인데 규모의 병력
Anyone can. Okay, interesting.
밀어내야 될 거 아닙니까? 밀어낼 수 있습니까?
Okay, you have to use that tool. Got it, got it. And it's funny because this is like ringing some bells. I think this was explained to me before, but I just like forgot because it was like several months ago.
네, 결국 버티기 하나만 추가하게 되면 박성균이 충분히 이길 수 있는데
Uh-oh.
그게 그렇게 어려운지.
This is for you minions. Oh, snap. He's buying some Zerglings. This game's almost over, so gotta spam quick. Still need more Zerglings to beat that many Zealots, though. Uh oh, Pragmatize is gonna counter.
안 나오고 있어요, 계속.
Maybe.
역시 자원이 거의 없습니다.
Oh no.
끝내고 싶은 생각이었을 거예요. 그런데 예, 그래도 6시 하나밖에 없는 상황이라서
Pretty well known bot wins versus pros as well. Okay. So, but if I just go on the BattleNet ladder and I'm just playing ladder games, I'm not going to encounter one of these, right? You have to go on a special ladder or something like, or what?
쉽지 않고요.
그렇죠. 그걸 시키기 위해서는 지금 같은 경우에는 벌점을 필요할
Oh man.
단순 골리앗 탱크가 움직여서 이득을 거둘 것이 정말 눈에 띄게 없거든요. 아 지금
It's a lot of minerals.
네, 그런 측면에서 확실히 스캔을 통해서도 지나가는
I won't let you make Zerg win. Oh, 1.1. Wait, what's the current version? I forgot.
3시에 재건하고 있는데
Patch random. Welcome to the channel. Unfortunately, we're gonna be probably ending the stream pretty soon here, but welcome anyways. We do, if you are new here, by the way, we do this twice a week, so hopefully we'll see you another time. Usually Wednesday evenings and Saturday afternoons, and I do some other streams of other games in between sometimes as well, so. It was just before remastered. Okay, I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't 100% certain. Okay, so you won't, yeah, okay, very interesting.
탱크는 그냥 장난감입니다. 네, 그리고 경기 이길 수 있는 거예요.
골리앗 몇 개? 골리앗 2개 남았어요.
But yeah, we usually watch these old school Starcraft games, chat about all kinds of stuff. We've been chatting about other games for a while, actually, Tarkov and other kinds of shooters and stuff lately. But
진짜 캐리어 명품이에요.
before that, we were talking about relationships.
들어가서 예, 그냥 커맨드 때리고 또 빠지고 집중력이 너무 좋습니다. 박성균 선수는 이번에 어떻게든
Where are the carriers going? Are they going top right? Look at this DT! Look at this cheeky DT standing underneath the command center so it can't land.
박성균은 정말 근성도 대단한데 결국에 가서는 캐리어가 발목을 잡네요.
그리고 3시가 돌아가거든요. 캐리어 자원줄 정도는 지금 활용할 수 있으면 캐리어 총알값은 벌고 있습니다.
그렇죠.
와, 결국 이 쌓인 캐리어를 제거하지 못해서 골리앗이 좀 힘을 받지 못하는 상황을 만들겠다라는 거죠. 이미 지상군 업그레이드 차이가 너무 많이 나기 때문에 캐리어
And before that, what were we talking about? I don't know.
골리앗을 이길 캐리어만 있으면 되는 거예요.
네, 자 그러니까 빨리
Too old, indeed.
8시 깨고 돌아가는 대신 어쩔 수 없습니다.
I'm trying to scope out someone who is a good target for a raid here.
펴야죠.
네, 골리앗 아껴야 돼요. 지금 금 골리앗입니다, 지금.
막 근데 마인으로 제거했다고 하더라도 지상군이 정말 나쁘거든요.
Maybe I shouldn't laugh at this.
캐리어 잡고요.
이거는 오게 만든 겁니다.
Never mind. Maybe I won't say it out loud. I'm laughing at a streamer that I saw that. I won't mention anything though.
반대로 도적 선수는 저 골리앗만
You know, since we're talking about it, maybe we'll raid the AI tournament today. So if you guys want to watch some AI, you can watch that.
하고 있다는 것 자체가 도적이 아직도 이런 상황이고요.
예, 그래도 결국
Starcraft AI tournament and ladder.
지금에 이긴다. 이 생각에
I've tuned into it a couple times. It's usually a little bit silly, to be honest. Because not all the bots are very good. Some of them are just like
힘이 너무 내야 돼요.
laughable.
여기서 캐리어까지 온다면 캐리어까지만 온다면 이거 완전히
Bots are really good at clearing mines with DTs.
야, 결국 캐리어를 결국 캐리어 때문에 자원은 하나 더 많지만 제거를 못하는 상황이 되네요.
Before that in 2011 GSL? Nice. Yeah, the old school.
캐리어가 무서우니까 캐리어
Well, welcome, Patch Random. It's good to have you here. We don't really do any StarCraft 2 stuff on this stream for the most part, but we focus on the Brood War for the most part. I just said for the most part twice. The bad bots are really bad, yeah.
박성균 나올 게 뻔한데
야, 서로가 거의 뭐 자원이 계속 말라가는 상황이었는데
아, 지금 박성균 선수 자, 한 번만 저 캐리어를 막상대할 골리앗 숫자만 보유하면 이길 수 있는 거예요.
It's funny how many people play Starcraft and then they're not actually playing Starcraft. They're in the Starcraft.
아니 그냥 저
I've probably done this myself because I usually forget to change my like
아예 캐리어를 깨버리는 게 좋거든요.
category, but there's a lot of people that aren't streaming Starcraft.
꼼꼼하게 움직일 필요가 있겠죠, 지상군도.
There's a few people that aren't streaming Starcraft.
그래도 진짜 캐리어는 캐리어입니다.
근데 아무튼 9시가 돌아가고
Stork was on earlier. I was thinking about raiding him again, even though he doesn't care. But
그래도 병력과의 교전에서 예, 결국 병력 교전에서 이겨버리면 경기는 끝나는 거고요.
12시 자원줄 마저 떨어졌어요.
박성균의 근성도 정말 대단하네요. 와,
진짜 잘 버티네요.
예.
엄청납니다.
정말 지지를 쳤어도 옛날에 쳤어야 되거든요. 와, 추가적으로 멀티 커맨드 계속 늘려가면서
Anyway.
예, 정말 오히려 승리하고
some of the bots are academic experiments. Oh.
질렸을 것 같습니다.
Optimize to launch as many nukes as possible? Yes! I want that bot.
전력이 있다라는 건 경기 잡았다라는 겁니다.
No, this is not looking good at all for mine. When you got the carriers on top of the factories, it's kind of over, I think. There's the GG. Oh, man. Spoon tried to get a Zerg win on the board for Chatcraft.
활용하지 못하게 하는 이런 방법이 뛰어난 좋은 경기였습니다.
And Pragmatwife was like, no. No. We'll see though. Who knows? Maybe maybe some of the zealots will just go AFK. That happens sometimes. You never know. We're gonna play it out anyways. We'll find out. And then we'll do a raid. And if you are interested in getting more channel points for the next Chatcraft, participating raid gets you enough for a unit or two, basically. So, all right, let's kind of reset this. Actually, we don't need to reset this, do we? Because this was what, 12 zealots? No, it's 16 zealots. So we'll just delete one. Delete the Dragoon. Delete all but one of the Marines. And how many Zerglings is this? I forget. I think it was, what was it, 23 last time or something like that? So, let's see, we have...
Want a piece of me, boy?
What the heck? I thought I paused it. Alright, I paused it. Hey, we'll add one more Marine, though, for patch random. It came in after the bell, but I don't think it's going to affect the game too much. Thank you, patch random, for chiming in there. And let's see, did you... Yeah, for the follow. Thank you for the follow. You get channel points for following as well. But, let's see, we need to get the right amount of Zerglings here. Let's just delete the Zerglings and start from scratch, I think. Okay, we'll leave 6, so this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then we'll just add 2 more here. 16, there we go. So we got 16 groups of Zlings, we got 15 Zealots, we got 2 Marines. We'll save the map. There we go, and we'll load it up in a second. But yeah, you get some channel points for participating in raids, so if you stick around for a minute, we'll do that as well. Still not sure who to raid there. Let's load up Chatcraft here. Maybe someone new signs on. But yeah, we do this a couple times a week. And like I said, I'm pretty busy this week, but I will probably do one more Darkest Dungeon stream this week, I think, probably. How long does the IRL word ban last? I think it says on there. I think it's 5 minutes. I think it says when you click on it to redeem it. It says 5 minutes. And if I say the word this time, the time starts over. Alright. Okay, let's get into the battle screen. There we go. Insanity bot goal is just do max nukes. That's amazing. Alright, alright. I'll have to try and find that one. All right, let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we got a lot of Zerglings here. Those Marines just got absolutely wrecked, unfortunately. We do get a little bit of a surround. We get some good surface area for these Lings. But unfortunately, Lings just not quite as strong as the Zealots. We got an extremely rare, and I don't care if you say that it's happened twice. Happening twice out of 100 times does not mean it's not rare. It's still rare to have a double Protoss win today. X Beardmouth G5. Pragmatize and Antigua coming in. Pragmatize coming in with 2,500 minerals spent. A nice big team effort though. It was a team effort both times. Had 5 contributors this time. I think there was 8 contributors in the last one as well. And the and the Bisu pyramid to style on them. So Protoss are still way behind in third place. So I don't feel too bad about that at all. But anyway, where's your savior emote? I don't think that one's gonna happen. Anyway, let's see. Blackman and I rate each other a lot, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate him again. I've added a few new people to my list of followers, by the way. I'm trying to find new people to raid so we can try and get some new blood. Try and spread the love a little bit. Slowly, instead. If you guys have any recommendations of Starcraft channels that are good that I'm missing out on, let me know. Just not right now because I'll forget. But the crying savior? Did he cry in one of the games? I don't remember that. A savior pyramid? Will that be a savior pyramid scheme? Anyways, thanks everybody for joining me. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably be on for some Darkest Dungeon one of the next 2 nights, I think. And then we'll be back for more Starcraft on Saturday. Anyways, take care, y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. GG's. Take care. Adios.